Live from Lawrence High School in Fairfield, it's time for the Fairfield PAL Hoop Classic at CentralMaineSports.com. Part of Central Maine's Home for Sports, 1160 The Score. Today's games are brought to you by Belanger's Drive-In in Fairfield. Big smiles, big servings. Boley's Famous Franks in Waterville. Bringing back a classic. Carroll's Paving, residential and commercial asphalt paving. Computer improvements in Skowhegan, where you go for antivirus protection. The Harry J. Smith Company in Waterville, serving the community for more than 100 years. Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 to 2025. Sheridan Corporation, building on our promise since 1947. And by Varney Chevrolet. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. Now, let's go live to courtside. Here's Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lawrence High School, where this afternoon it's the boys' session of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic here on The Score. I'm Mike Violet along with AJ Knight. John James running our camera here this afternoon. So, after being fortified by buckets full of fried clams from Belanger's, the Score crew is ready to rock and roll here to the boys' side. And our first matchup here of these 3rd and 4th graders is Winslow versus Mount Blue. So Mount Blue, you can see them on the court right now. The little Cougars ready to go, and the youthful Black Raiders ready to go as well. The coaches for these teams, Eric Mayu is on the Winslow side. Jeremy Meter is on the Mount Blue side. The Raiders wearing their black, and the Cougars with the yellow shirts with the blue pants, and we are ready to go. It'll be Bryce Blackstone on the jump against Evan Dixon of Mount Blue. 3rd and 4th graders. And here we go. Tip is controlled by Winslow. Black Raiders with the ball first. Toby McCabe with it out front. McCabe, little tricky dribble. Takes it to the basket, throws up a runner, no good. Weak side rebound by Easton Roy, and a travel called on Easton.
They got it there, but again, tough in that traffic. You either got to go right back up with it or realize it's a tough call.
Easton wearing the number of an offensive tackle, number 69.
Eligible, though. Eligible on offense.
Exactly. Here's Kendrick Meter. Right side on the baseline to Thatcher Landry. Landry up, no good. Rebound is taken down and cleared by Winslow.
From what I can tell, we were obviously sitting in this gym during our lunch break, watch some of the games. The pace of play for the boys' teams it's ramped to 11.
Yep, it's quicker, that's for sure. No doubt about that. And this one, a miss. And the rebound taken down by Mount Blue. Cougars run it up the court. It's Lawless. Lawless lost it, though. And back come the Raiders, and knocked out on the play was Stanhope. No foul was called. Rebound on the putback, it's Roy, and Roy got hit, and he got fouled.
See Winslow an advantage early on, getting a couple of extra chances on offensive side, and then leaving Mount Blue to just one and done on the defensive glass.
Roy at the line, misses.
Just quick housekeeping for everybody. If you're looking for the girls' games from earlier, check on YouTube, of course, Central Maine Sports. And then worth noting, today, seeding game, elimination tournament tomorrow will be back.
Second free throw missed. Rebound to Mount Blue, picked off in there by Thatcher Landry. Landry gets it ahead to Meter. Meter, a lob pass down low for Dixon, knocked away by Winslow. Dixon retrieves. Dixon rolls it back to Meter, and it's picked off. Here's Roy. Roy, a lob for Blackstone. Blackstone has it picked off by Mount Blue. Back and forth we go. Over the timeline now for the Cougars, it's Levitt. Levitt drives, runner from the left side, no good from 5 feet. Rebound to Winslow. Must have missed number 21 somewhere because I don't have them.
Yeah.
Or Winslow. I think they had a jersey change. Try to figure it out on the drive. Toby McCabe. And McCabe fouled on the play by Meter.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to see if there's a number that isn't represented on the court, but no, they got to miss 21.
Maddox Mayo to put it into play. Mayo into Roy. Roy circles in, throws up a runner, got it. First points of the game. Easton Roy, 2-0 Winslow.
I don't know, kind of a constantly moving shot. It's sort of a moving floater.
But Roy, nice job drifting in the lane, kind of circled in, made the shot. Bass is tipped there by Mayu. And it's picked up by Mayu. Mayu left-handed, wasn't paying attention, got blindsided there by Lawless. Max Lawless stops, dishes off to Meter.
Well, he thought about it.
Meter, a little shake and bake, goes in, runner, no, off the back, rebound to Mayu. Mayu with a tie up there with Meter, and Meter rips it out of there. Or Mayu ripped it out of there. Here comes Winslow. This is Stanhope. Connor Stanhope to the right. The ever-present forearm out there. Pass on the right side of Blackstone. Fires from 15. It's no good. Weak side rebound to Roy. Roy on the left elbow. Bank shot is good. It's Easton Roy 4, Mount Blue nothing.
Again, a little floater there. He catches glass that time.
Walking it up, Kendrick Meter, fourth grader. Meter stops at the top, dishes inside the paint to Levitt. Levitt back outside to Landry. Landry hoists one up there, no good, little bit short. Rebound run down in the corner by Roy. Can he get it? No, it doesn't matter anyway because it was last touched by Mount Blue.
Mount Blue struggling to get good looks and then giving up rebounds, so they're one and done.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it to 16:04 to go in the first. Winslow 4, Mount Blue nothing. Back after this on The Score. First game of the afternoon for us here on The Score. 4-0. As we have moved over to Lawrence High School from Lawrence Junior High. Winslow over Mount Blue here, our first game of the afternoon session. Third and fourth grade boys. Young Cougars and young Black Raiders. And it'll be the young Black Raiders basketball. Maddox Mayu to put it into play. Stanhope brings it up. Stanhope drifts to the right. Now reverses, takes it to the basket, dribbled it off his foot, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Mount Blue. Cougars ball, here's Meter. Meter at the top. On the right to Levitt. Nice fake, stops, pops, hits. Excellent move there by young Mr. Levitt. 4-2, Cougars on the board. Stanhope. Backs in, spins, tipped, stolen. Here comes Meter. Meter all the way. Blocked there on the play by Toby McCabe, who hustled back into the play and blocked what looked like a sure layup there for Meter. Mount Blue retains possession. Levitt to Meter. Meter beats his man on the dribble, banks it up and in. And we're tied at 4. 4-4 the score. Landon Williams in trouble, runs it down. Williams stops, tries to pass it off, and he tried to get it through a couple of sets of Mount Blue hands. That didn't work. Winslow retains possession for now, and now a backcourt is finally called. Well, the Raiders treating the ball like a hot potato there, and they turn it over. And here's Kendrick Meter. Meter at the top. Meter goes baseline. The runner is up and no good there. And the rebound is cleared to Winslow. Losing the ball on the dribble, Blackstone. Taken away from him. Good play by Levitt. Levitt steps back, launches one. It's an air ball. It's out of bounds. It'll go to Winslow. 13:50 left in the first half. It's 4-4. Bryce Blackstone kicks it off on the left to McCabe. McCabe drives, shut off there by Meter. The shot is blocked, but Meter is called for a foul. And we should get free throws here. We will for Maddox Mayu. Up and no good. One more for Maddox. 4-4. Mayu 2 dribbles on the way, no good, a little bit too hard. Rebound comes out to the foul line to Levitt. Levitt, long down court pass to Lawless. Lawless steps back from the foul line, no good. Rebound kicks in the corner, smart play to let it go out of bounds there by Blackstone. And coming into the lineup for Winslow, Cedric Carey. And Toby McCabe will sit down. Cedric Carey, number 37. In the black and orange, Bryce Blackstone. He's got some length. Blackstone over on the right for Carey. Carey pocket picked by Meter, but Meter can't keep it in bounds. All right, substitution. Mount Blue, Mason Halfnecker coming in. And coming out is Evan Dixon. Winslow ball, baseline. Pass into Blackstone, picked off, and stepping on the baseline, though, was Levitt as he started to go up court. Ball goes back to the Raiders. 4-4 the score. Cedric Carey. Looking, and the 5-second violation is called, or did Coach Mayu get a timeout? He did. Timeout on the floor, 11:47 to go in this one. 4-4, Winslow and Mount Blue back after this on the score.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and like just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
We are back here at Lawrence High School. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, John James running our camera this afternoon. It is the 2024 Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on the score, brought to you by Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic, by Harry J. Smith Company, serving the community for more than 100 years, and Belanger's Drive-In. Big smiles and big servings, and we had some big smiles here, Mr. Mann, because we got some big servings from Belanger's for lunch. Tip of the chapeau to Gary Poulin for running over to Belanger's, and a tip of the hat to Belanger's for dishing up some great fried clams, French fries, and some beautiful condiments. That tartare sauce was awesome. Baseline pop there is good by Calvin Levitt. 6-4 Mount Blue.
Mount Blue quickly back in this. Looked like Winslow had control this early, but now 6-4 Black Raiders, junior Black Raiders, I should say.
Here's Williams over the timeline. Williams reverses course. Stops. Tries to go over on the other side to Blackstone. It's picked off by Levitt. Levitt drives. Levitt all the way. Banks it home. 8-4 Mount Blue. Cougars take advantage of the carelessness of Winslow. Now Blackstone's going to handle. Blackstone drives to the left, stops foul line, left to the foul line, dropped it back to Williams. Williams in trouble. That's traveling there, no question about it, on Thatcher Landry.
That break for Winslow, because while it was traveling afterwards, it would have been a foul because Williams grabbed the back of the jersey there. So it would have been a Winslow foul, but steps before that.
We've got about 83 players on the floor right now. Somebody has to leave.
Bad news if you're a Central Maine sports fan cheering for state championships today. Coney down by a lot going into the final quarter.
What's the score?
48-17 after 3 Brunswick.
What a hurting.
It was 13-11 after 1 by Brunswick.
And the Dragons have absolutely put the hammer down since then and are on their way to their first ever gold ball. They've never won.
They've been on the doorstep quite a bit.
They lost last year to Lawrence, you'll recall. That shot is blocked. Excellent block there from Mount Blue's Mason Halfnecker. They lost to Lawrence last year. What was a pretty good state game. They gave them a battle.
Yeah.
But this year, finally, they'll get their first ever gold ball.
Just dropping the hammer on the Rams.
Yeah, and the Rams, a great Cinderella story, getting through the Class A North tournament, knocking off Lawrence, and running out of gas, though, in the state game.
Yeah, and they were not a deep team for a stretch there when we had Coney here in this building against the Bulldogs. Talking to the coach about it, they were really shorthand. Freeman obviously missed the stretch. she came back, but I don't think it's been quite herself, and just a very shallow bench.
McCabe banks one in from the line, 8-5, and that resulted, of course, last night. We had a chance. We were going to see Oceanside earlier this year, but I think I was sick for that game, so we did not do it against Winslow. So I had not seen Oceanside until last night, AJ, and that should have been traveling. They didn't call it on meter. I don't know what all the kerfluffle was about, because that team that people were charging with running up the score and scoring 100 points as that one is good, and they couldn't even score 50 last night.
Their third and fourth grade girls team dropped, was it 67, 65?
It was alarming to me to see them for the first time and see them not really be a team that I would think, wow.
That was a nice behind-the-back pass. Jumper, though, short.
So all of those people who were all over them, or some of those people who were all over them for allegedly running up the score and 90 points and 100 points. I mean, last night I'm thinking, wow, this team's got like a pop gun offense. Where's the offense? Where is it?
Yeah.
That's traveling. So they go 21-0 and lose in the state game to Orono again this year. Second time in a row that they've lost to Orono in the state game. And all I could think was their schedule must be pretty soft.
Had to be. Though they did, they played Coney, I believe.
Yeah, they beat Coney badly.
Yeah.
I think they beat them by over 25 points.
In the Civic Center.
That team that I saw last night, and I'm not here to denigrate the Oceanside Mariners. It's hard to connect what I saw last night to what I heard about all year long.
Right. No, I mean, I thought we were talking about it as we were sorting out being here, of course, going down and getting some clips of the
games
tournament.
in Portland.
Yeah, for Coney and obviously Hamden Academy for the girls and boys respectively. I thought for sure house money. Oceanside finishes out a season. They've been dominant on offense.
It was a weird night for Oceanside. The girls won the state championship last night, but they scored 16 points in the first quarter. That's banked up and in by Maddox Mayu. And it's 10-7 and a timeout. We'll keep it right here. They scored 16 points in the first quarter and couldn't score 16 more points the rest of the way, yet they still won. It was an exercise in futility. Bailey Breen had about as bad a game as Bailey Breen can have, one of the top post players in Maine, and she'll be and is one of the most heavily recruited players in Maine, really. You take Cooper Flagg out of the mix, and she certainly is, I'm sure, going to get offers from all over the place. But it was a weird night for Oceanside. So that happened on the girls' side. And then on the boys' side, I kept on sitting there waiting for the offensive explosion that never happened.
Well, maybe it's the year of just frustrating performances, because, again, it was 13-11 Brunswick, I believe, after one in their state championship game against Coney on the girls' side, 48-17 after three. I mean, Coney has scored 6 points in 2 quarters.
Remarkable.
That is nuts.
All right, 10-7 here, Mount Blue. Cougars with the basketball. This is Calvin Levitt. Levitt baseline rolling to the basket is Lawless, and he got knocked down, and out of the pack with it, McCabe. Toby McCabe loses it on the dribble, gets tied up there by Asher Aldrich, and we got a jump ball, and the arrow says it's going back to Mount Blue.
You better keep your head on a swivel. Lawless is chasing you down. That's a couple times we've already seen him just through sheer force of hustle.
He's got some speed.
Pop the ball out from behind.
6:20 left in the first half. 10-7 Mount Blue. Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on the score. Calvin Levitt. Straight up the middle. Holds the fist up. Works it to the right. Got a pick there from Halfnecker. Now behind that pick, dishes it off to Lawless. Lawless's shot is no good. Weak side rebound cleared by Stanhope. Nice lead pass. Blackstone is hit and fouled by who else? Lawless.
Lawless did offer a hand up, but I got to be honest, you got to be careful in this modern day of basketball, because it looked like he stood there for a second, and a little hair trigger refs might tee him up. At least I hope they give him a warning.
You got to like that. Lawless is like that, because he's not a big kid at all. He's a small kid.
He plays with some grit.
Yep,
I like
he
it.
Plays like a big kid, though. Blackstone's free throw, nope.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, because you got the score. It was 6-0 or 4-0 Winslow?
4-0.
It was 4-0,
yep.
okay.
4-0.
So 10-3 run here from Mount Blue.
All right, one more for Bryce Blackstone. Nope. Rebound kicks left corner, a frantic race for it, and coming away with it, Blakeman. Lead pass knocked down by 21, a guy whose name we don't have, and then you got to let him go,
Yeah, got to let him get to half court. You got to go get on offense, basically.
So Winslow will hang on to it. Toby McCabe. McCabe to the left. Goes through a triple team.
Which I think is the whistle.
Right. That's the equivalent of an illegal defense back in the day in the NBA before zone was allowed.
Because I don't even think you're actually allowed to double there, and he ran into 3 bodies.
That was a wall. Toby McCabe will put it into play.
The ultimate respect.
McCabe throws it in and throws it right to Kendrick Meter. Nice lead pass for Dixon. Dixon, though, can't get it on the ground, though. Blackstone comes away with it. A nice little tricky dribble. Starts it back up court.
Nice recovery by Blackstone there to shut down that fast break.
Blackstone to the right. Kicks it over to Stanhope. Connor Stanhope. And that's a travel. They gave him a little bit of liberty there, but not much more than that. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Kendrick Meter, 4th grader. Kendrick wearing number 0. Kendrick, foul line left extended over to Dixon. Dixon inside. Back now to Kendrick Meter. Now on the right, driving Landry. Landry's runner, no. Rebound on the weak side. Mount Blue on the offensive boards. It's Dixon. And a held ball that's going to go to Winslow.
Nice pass in there, but one more pass from Landry, I think, would have given an open jump shot there.
All right, Maddox Mayu. Almost ran into his own guy. Guarded by Levitt. And Mayu, and Levitt comes away with it. A little scrum. Lead for Lawless. Lawless goes up, hooks it up, and in! Max Lawless. He can play for me anytime.
I'm glad you described it as a hook, because that's exactly what I was thinking.
It was a hook.
Little around-the-world hook shot.
So this kid's pulling a hook out of his pocket. And a foul.
Yeah, push there by Levitt, I think is what the ref said.
Raiders ball. Mayu to Stanhope. Stanhope, and traveling is called.
Shuffled his feet on that pass, I believe.
Ball goes back to the Baby Cougars.
Credit to the Baby Cougars. They've really knuckled up on defense here because, again, it was 4-0 Winslow, and they were struggling to just get anything going offensively.
Here's Meter on the left now to Thaxter Landry, but Thaxter couldn't handle it. Up ahead now to McCabe. McCabe right down Broadway, throws it up too hard. Rebound back up, no good. Rebound by Blackstone. Blackstone ends up on the deck, but he's going to the line.
And for those watching the stream, that was Lawless hitting a step of the gritty before realizing he probably had to get Lind a hand out there to get Blackstone up.
All right, here's Bryce Blackstone at the line. 12-7. Mount Blue by 5.
That's a rainbow.
Nope. One more for Bryce. $1:58 to go in the half. 12-7 Mount Blue over Winslow. We are here at the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. Blackstone. Second one bounces off. Rebound, corner, should be off Winslow. It is.
Yeah, unfortunately, a good scrum there defensively from Mount Blue to fight for that 21. I think kicked it out ultimately.
Cougars ball. Meter. Meter wants play number 1. Gets his pick. Things open up, but he got shut down there by 21, and a good job by 21 to slide over, help defense, and shut that whole play down.
Exactly what you said.
All right, working it up now is McCabe. McCabe foul, reach in there by Levitt.
Easy one there. Levitt pounds his chest. Yeah. reach across the body there.
Twas I.
I'm going to get busted for that one. Though, credit to him, his first defensive player admitted he fouled somebody.
Right, Stanhope. No argument there. Stanhope on the pass to the basket to Roy. Roy up too hard. Rebound knocked away by Levitt. Comes down to 21. 21 wants to take it to the rack. He goes and gets tied up, though, and the ball's going to go the other direction of Mount Blue.
Yep.
He was hell-bent on scoring there.
Classic post mistake. You're going to back down. You got to use your body to shield, but he brings it down. Lets those smaller guards get involved. Time up.
Asher Aldrich in the game for Mount Blue. He's wearing number 24. Puts it into play to Meter. Kendrick. At the top. Nice tricky dribble. Beats his man on the dribble. Lays it over to Landry. Landry hits.
Nice shot.
Nice point guard play there by Kendrick Meter.
Maybe Mount Blue had a big lunch like us. I got to tell you, after eating those clams, I was thinking, might be time for a nap.
A little lumpy feeling in the stomach.
Yeah, snooze. I'll just lean back against the wall here for a minute.
Winslow down 7, 55 seconds left in the first half. Foul line right, Stanhope in trouble. Roy comes over, gets the ball, backs his man in Landry, and he lost it on the dribble. I think in his haste to back it in, it's going to stay with Winslow, though. He did bounce it off his foot, but it ends up going out of bounds before that, or after that, on Mount Blue. The drive, the runner, no good by Toby McCabe. McCabe fouled, and he will shoot 2.
Winslow just got to find some kind of offense. Again, looked like the Mount Blue just really struggled to get a jump shot or get anything going up to the basket. Defensively, he's really buckled down here in basically the last 2/3 of this first half.
All right, we have a numbers correction. Toby McCabe is wearing number 21. And Maddox Mayu is wearing 45 at the line. So thanks to whomever just texted me there. I appreciate that. The free throw no good. The putback no good by Mayu. Mayu gets it again. Maddox takes a trip in, hits the side of the backboard, gets his own rebound, hits the side of the backboard again. Roy up and no good. Rebound boxed around. Stanhope comes away with it. Stanhope on the baseline of McCabe. Toby fires. That's no good. Winslow, another opportunity here for Maddox Mayu. And the ball finally is knocked out of bounds by Mount Blue.
Yeah, Dixon got a piece
So
of that.
Winslow's not done.
20 seconds left here in the half. Chance to cut this down to 5 or even 4.
Maddox Mayu. Passing to Stanhope. Stanhope launches, foul line. It was deflected. And it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Winslow. They have 13.8.
Shout out to this baseline ref. You can't see in our shot at the moment, but he's very crystal clear with the players. Tipped.
Picked off by Meter. Plenty of time. Kendrick Meter flies up the court, stops and fires. No good on the bank shot. The rebound is cleared by Roy. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Roy not going to get a shot off. And that is the end of a good first half. A solid start for Winslow, but a better finish for the Mount Blue Cougars as they finish up and lead here by 7 at halftime. The score at the half of this Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. 3rd and 4th grade game. The Mount Blue Cougars 14, the Winslow Black Raiders 7. You are watching the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on The Score.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, calm in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades. And Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs are recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and John James, our videographer here this afternoon, back here at Lawrence High School. It's halftime of this Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic game between Winslow and Mount Blue. Winslow jumped out to a 4-0 lead, but the rest of the way, Mount Blue dominated. They lead 14-7 as we go to the second half.
I think the Reillys just started buckling down defensively. They forced turnovers, and then were able to turn that into basically fast break. And that, I think, really started to – that rebounding, obviously, really just started to shut Winslow down defensively.
Blackstone hits right out of the gate in the second quarter. Winslow needs that, 14-9. Raiders within 5.
Oh, did get a final score for you, Mike, when we get a second.
Landry's shot is good, and he gets it right back.
Splash.
16-9 is Thatcher Landry, no X. Thatcher Landry hits the shot. What's the final?
54-30 Dragons over Rams.
Well, they closed it a little bit, but yeah, a smoke job by Brunswick. First ever gold ball for the Brunswick Dragons.
Yeah, you know that's got to feel good for that program, too. Like you said, just a lot of times getting to the doorstep and unable to finish, basically.
For a couple of years, I did a lot of Mid-Coast basketball, Brunswick and Mount Ararat and Freeport and those schools, and I got really a good look at the Brunswick program and how good it really was. They have some great athletes there, and finally they break through. We've got a foul called here after a steal by Toby McCabe.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of double for McCabe. He dribbled into traffic, I think turned it over, and then got busted for a little forearm shimmy. No, take that back. I think Mount Blue got busted for the ball, the foul.
Winslow's got the ball, except they don't know it. Here's Cedric Gary.
That's what I was waiting for.
And the pass in is tipped, but Lawless, no surprise, was too close.
You don't have a name like Lawless, and you don't try to skirt the rules
the kid's
a little.
got the perfect name because he kind of plays lawlessly. The shot is up, no good there by Blackstone. We've got a tie-up between Blackstone and Thatcher Landry, and it's going to go to the Cougars.
Lawless just stared down a Winslow player. I was going to say, you know who Lawless reminds me of, just because we get to call certain games? You remember, I think it was 20 for Thomas when we called a couple of their basketball games last spring.
Landry, a shot where he almost wasn't even looking, and he missed it. Yes?
Just in the description we gave to that for those non-sports fans is Micah called him a rack. And I'll come back to that after this.
All right, a steal here by McCabe. McCabe waits, and then he got blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Levitt.
He's a rat. So he's in the simplistic version of his player you love on your team,
right?
Player you hate to play against. That's what Lawless is going to be.
Yes. And there have been many of those in sports for a long, long time. Calvin Levitt steals it. Lead pass for Meter. Meter with a lot of speed. Laid it up. No good. Rebound McCabe. And McCabe comes away with it.
That was threading the needle there on that fast break.
Sure was. And Meter showed all of his speed. McCabe to the top now to Blackstone. Blackstone drives. Runner, yes. Winslow playing well in the second half. 16-11. They've cut it to 5. Here's Meter. Meter, top of the circle. Picked up by Blackstone. Picked his dribble up. Gets it over to Levitt. Levitt stops. Zigzags in. Runner on the way, no good. Rebound. McCabe lost it out of bounds off his foot. It'll go or stay with the Cougars.
Winslow finding some offense. Blackstone really leading the way here early in the second half.
All right, Levitt zips the pass into Landry. Thatcher throws it up, no good. Rebound boxed around, comes back to Landry. Landry, top of the circle to Meter. Meter drives, nice ball fake there, shot no good. Rebound, Meter. Meter got it away to Lawless. Lawless back out deep to Levitt. It was not tipped, it'll go to Winslow.
Lawless didn't have anybody to pitch that one to.
All right, Maddox Mayu coming in for the Raiders. Also coming in, Connor Stanhope. 16 to go in the second half. Tight one, 16-11. Mount Blue in front. Maddox Mayu gets a pick. Stops on the baseline. Goes in. Runner no good. Rebound on the weak side. Run down by Lawless. Look out. Here he comes. He can fly. Lawless all the way. Laid it up. No good. Getting back into the play to harass him enough was Stanhope.
And Lawless had Levitt there.
Yeah, he should have passed it. You learn from that. When they watch the film on this, AJ, the coach will tell him you should have dished it.
We're happy to have you.
All right, curling in Roy. Roy stops, turns, misses, rebound. Lawless has it tied up, rips it away.
And no jump ball for Lawless.
Because he is a big, strong man. Meter all the way, traveling.
Oh, and
he finished it too.
Yeah, it was a nice little floater after the case, but he drug his feet.
All right, coming in for the Raiders, Jackson Walker. Wearing number 31.
Winslow, again, Blackstone is taking a seat right now. He kind of spurring the offense here to start.
Mayu with a wild shot, no good. Rebound comes down to McCabe. McCabe trying to drive in. Levitt shut him off. McCabe finally gets a shot away. No, and the rebound on the weak side is cleared by Dixon. Dixon to Meter. Lawless wants the ball. They get him the ball. No, it's picked off by McCabe.
Nice shot by McCabe.
Too late. If you're going to go to him there, you got to use a bounce pass.
Yeah, and you got to see it earlier. Mount Blue last couple times down, just not seeing the passes soon enough.
Mayu's runner, no, high off the backboard. Rebound to Mount Blue. The lead for Kendrick Meter. Meter Pedal to the metal, goes in, no good, but he's going to the line.
And credit to this Mount Blue team, because the other thing, Mike, they're not a tall team.
No height at all,
You
really.
would not be able to tell the way they're getting after the glass, defensively especially.
All right, Kendrick Meter, fourth grader at the line. Jacks it up there, front rimmed it. One more here for Meter. All right, coming in for Mount Blue, Asher Aldrich, and Max Lawless will come out.
Exhausted because of how much he's just been up and down breaking rules.
The pest of all pests. Second shot, no good. Rebound by Roy. Roy's lead pass, all alone there. Maddox Mayu under up too hard. Rebound Roy. Roy spins it up, no. Knocked around in the paint, loose on the far side. Ball on the floor, pig scramble for it. Coming away with it, Landry. Landry to Meter. Mount Blue with the ball, they lead by 5. Aldrich at the foul line. Aldrich trying to go, goes right side. The shot by Landry is no good. Rebound boxed around. And Connor Stanhope started playing soccer right there and kicked it out of bounds.
My favorite is he turned around afterwards. Not me, one off me. Literally watched him drop kick that into the out of bounds area.
All right, the lob into Aldrich. Aldrich on the floor. Rolls over to his teammate, Kendrick Meter. Now falling on the floor is Evan Dixon. Winslow coach wants a travel. We've got a held ball instead. And it stays with Mount Blue. 12 and a half to go. 16-11, the Baby Cougars in front. Baseline right side, Kendrick Meter fills it.
Nice shot.
18-11. Mount Blue matches their largest lead of the game. McCabe throws it up, no. Short, and the rebound is taken down by Dixon. Dixon, foul line right, goes over to Levitt. Levitt to Meter. Meter, no. And Winslow clears the rebound. Lead pass looking for Roy, can't run it down. All right, Hefnecker and Blakeman in for the Cougars. Aldrich coming out. Check that, no, he's not. Thatcher Landry is coming out, and also out of the game, Evan Dixon. Mount Blue with the ball and the lead, 11 and a half to go. Kendrick Meter out front. Beats his man on the dribble. Lobs it down inside for Hefnecker. Hefnecker missed the shot, loose ball. Squirts right out to Walker. And we've got traveling called. Raiders are going to sub. Going to bring Blackstone, Carey, and Williams back in the game.
Blackstone, I think, just in time again. He started kind of the offense off for Winslow. He gets on the bench, and the Black Raiders offense kind of disappears again. I remember Blackstone from last year, but I thought he was on the Coney team last year. Man, he might have moved.
Meter, it happens. On the right to Levitt. Levitt blows by everyone on the drive, no, but he's going to the line. Nice move to the basket by Calvin Levitt.
This is what you need to do if you're a smaller team, as Mount Blue is. Challenge them, and they're winning those one-on-one matchups.
So Levitt at the line. Trying to add to an 18-11 lead. Levitt, 3 dribbles. High off the glass, she rolls in. That looks like me at the Skowhegan Fair, you know it?
As long as you win, Mike, that's all that I care about.
When I throw it up there, and those rims are, of course, are smaller than the actual ball is, as I try to win a teddy bear, and the bank is open. Or a life-size rabbit, which I did win 1 year at the Skowhegan Fair. Really? A life-size 6-foot bunny rabbit.
It is possible.
That is not a lie. It was at the shooting gallery. Not the basketball shooting gallery. We're talking guns here. This is Skowhegan after all. Shot no good. Rebound to Winslow. Here's Blackstone. Blackstone has a man open. Right side to Carey. Carey throws it up. Doesn't go. Rebound Hefnecker. Hefnecker got fouled.
It's worse. I mean, look, it looks like you're on the phone.
So, after the foul, inbounding situation here for Mount Blue. 9:20 to go. Cougars with what appears to be a comfortable 20-11 lead. However, a Winslow run could change that. Meter pounds it into the floor. Meter beats his man, stops, foul line, pop, no. Rebound, volleyballed around. We got a held ball. This will go in the other direction.
You just got to like this Mount Blue team. They are not a big team, but they are just scrappy.
They get after it. Here's Connor Stanhope. Speaking of scrappy, Mr. Lawless up off the bench, ready to go back in. Steal by Mount Blue. Winslow's got to cut that out. Here's Calvin Levitt. Levitt sees an opening. Levitt stops. Levitt pops. Levitt misses, but Levitt is going to the line.
Mount Blue got a chance here. Again, at this level, right, free throws a little bit of an adventure, but doing what they need to extend the lead.
Calvin Levitt at the line to shoot two, 20-11. The lead is 9. No. He gets plenty of launch on those free throws, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I want to get Mike Violet made his claim. He needs to see a 3 this weekend.
I want to see a 3. Somebody make a 3. All right, Levitt with one more. Yes! Has icicles on it, but it counts.
He's 3 for his the last 4, right? At the line.
He's a good free throw shooter,
Yeah.
21-11. He's got the eyes for sure. The lead is 10, largest lead of the game here for Mount Blue. On the drive, couple of extra steps there from Maddox Mayu. And he is called for traveling.
Winslow getting a little bit frustrated. Again, just have at Mount Blue. You talk about when we get substitutions, right? Just got to be 5. Feels like Mount Blue's got to have about 7 out there.
All right, up over the timeline, Calvin Levitt. Levitt to the foul line. Goes on the baseline quickly to Aldrich, and he tries to go back out to Levitt. Ball picked off by Maddox Mayu. Mayu head down, and Mayu got blindsided by who else? Lawless. Lawless trying to drive and beat McCabe. He stops, he throws it up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Blackstone. Blackstone out of the shoot. Blackstone runs right by a man. Blackstone to the basket. The runner doesn't go. He ends up on the deck, but he's going to the line.
He got clobbered there, and actually I think ran into his own teammate to a certain extent as well. Lawless on that last play did McCabe a favor. He had him beat. Just got to go up with it and draw the contact. He said he stops, and McCabe recovers and gets big in front of him.
So at the line here, Bryce Blackstone, 6.5 minutes to go, trying to cut into a 10-point lead. You need these free throws. Blackstone dips, shoots. Yeah! Rolled off.
Oh, hit the front, hit the back, and came out. That's just
Buzzard's luck there.
Bad bounce.
One more for Blackstone.
Just hurts for a team, too, trying to find some offense.
Yeah, they haven't hit a field goal in a while.
Yeah.
All right, one more for Blackstone after the foul. 6 minutes to go. Got it.
Splash that one. Nice shot.
21-12. Mount Blue with the ball. They lead 9. Here's Kendrick Meter. Meter dishes off to Landry. Landry hoists it up there. It's short. It never made it through. And I thought it was out off Blackstone, but of course I'm wrong.
Well, the backside judge didn't have a good look, and I think a good right call on his part. There's just a lot of bodies there, so he kicks it out to the other ref who says stays here.
So it'll stay with Mount Blue. Landry will put it into play. Landry to Meter. Fakes, drives, runner, too hard. Rebound, weak side, cleared there by Winslow. Blackstone stops on the elbow, fires. The shot is no good. Rebound is out of bounds, and Lawless got a hand on it, but it was out of bounds before he touched it. Or was it?
I think his foot was out of bounds. I think when he grabbed it.
So it is out off him. Inbounding situation, Stanhope gets it right into Roy. Roy fell down, and that is traveling.
Roy got caught there, trying to back up to get himself some more space, and just kind of got tangled there in the thicket of things.
All right, walking it up now, Kendrick Meter. Mount Blue with a 9-point lead. Meter stops, fires, no, off the front rim. Rebound went through McCabe, comes back down to Landry. Another opportunity here for Mount Blue. Landry to the foul line to Meter. Meter down low, dished it off the shot by Dixon, no good. The rebound taken down by McCabe.
Winslow's had some opportunities here, just got to find a bucket.
Connor Stanhope takes it in. His runner won't go. More buzzer's luck for Winslow. Meter, there's Lawless. Lawless picks it up. Lawless drives. There's that hook he likes to throw up there. He missed. The putback is up and good by Evan Dixon.
Nice job by Dixon to stick with it.
Are they counting that basket? Yes, okay.
There's a little bit of a discussion there briefly with the ref, but no, they said that stays.
23-11 after the hoop there by Dixon, an 11-point lead. This is the biggest of the game for Mount Blue. Winslow needs points. Mayu drives, runner too hard, and a whistle into rebounding action, and sounds like we're getting free throws here.
Yeah, that was Landry there. I think got caught on the block, didn't have his feet set. A little bit of confusion there for Winslow as Lawless and I think it was Meter got mixed up on who was covering whose guy.
All right, Maddox Mayu at the line. Got it. 23-13. Back into the game is Calvin Levitt for Max Lawless. 3 minutes left. Second one rolls in. He's a good free throw shooter.
Nice shot.
23-14. It's down to 9. Raiders need a stop. Up top, it's Meter. Meter, little shake and bake pass inside for Dixon. Picked off.
A little bit late again. He had Dixon 10 seconds earlier.
Mayu with the steal. Blackstone missed the shot as he goes down. And in the rebounding action, we're going to get a foul on the backside by Toby McCabe.
Yeah, McCabe there. Again, play with your feet, not with the body.
Yes, Coach.
But believe me, I heard it enough. Move your feet, move your feet.
Meter. Well, Blue just needs to take care of the ball. Don't need to necessarily score. Meter lobs it over on the right for Aldrich. Aldrich in the land of the Giants there, traveled.
Took 2 massive steps there right after he tried to have a jump stop.
All right, Winslow got a score. Stanhope. Foul line right to Bryce Blackstone. Launches a 3. It is no good. It was a 2, actually. And the rebound to Levitt. Now to Meter. Meter stops and fires. Banks it up too hard. Rebound run down by Blackstone. Blackstone, poor thing, was running so hard he kind of outran himself.
Yeah, I think he got tangled up there for a moment with Aldrich and thought he was going to keep it. And then he couldn't keep his footing as he finally had a chance to break out there, just falls and knocks the ball off his own arm.
He looked like he was suddenly in a Looney Tunes cartoon there. Blowing a tire. Left side Landry. Landry walks.
I think Winslow just could not find a bucket here in the second half.
Minute and a half to go. It's going to take one heck of a rally. Right side to Roy. Roy threw it away. Stolen by Thatcher Landry. Landry slows up. Landry stops. Over to Meter. Meter measures it. He fires it. It's no good. Rebound swatted around, and running it down there is Stanhope. T-minus 1 minute to go. Long down court pass ends up in Roy's hands. He misses the shot, and the rebound is cleared by Landry. 1 minute left. Landry loops a pass over to Meter, swatted out of bounds there by Maddox Mayu.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with right. They got to reset here, but I love the defensive. It just smacked the ball around here the last couple of possessions.
Just punch it.
Yeah, knock it out.
Meter stops. Outside to Landry. Landry left wing pop. No good. Way too hard. Rebound run down there by Dixon. Dixon to Levitt. Levitt puts it up from 10. No good. Rebound. Levitt to Dixon. Now back to Levitt. Levitt runs the baseline. Levitt backs it out. Realizing they don't need to shoot. Levitt over to Meter. And Meter got called for a walk with 19 and a half seconds left.
Shuffled his feet there. But credit to Mount Blue for that right there. Stretch there. I didn't expect that of kids at this age. Knew to burn some clock.
Yes. We've seen high school teams that can't do it.
That is true.
All right. Lost the ball there. Here's Meter with 5 seconds left. Lobbed it back outside to Calvin Levitt. He just pounds it into the floor because he can, and that's it. And the Mount Blue Cougars come back after a slow start and win this one by 9 by a final score of 23-14. They were down 4-0 early in the first quarter, finished up the first half, that is, on a 14-3 run, led 14-7 at the half, and cruised to the win here. They win by a final of 23-7. So they win, they move on, so will we. Game number 2 on the boys' side of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic is coming up after this on The Score.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you've got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. And then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice! Alright team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants? Stokes me. Hi. good talk. Strawberry lemonade? How is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling ice. Anything but subtle.
Whitmore & Sons, your Coyote Tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and like just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Mike Violet, AJ Knights, along with our videographer extraordinaire, John James, manning the camera this afternoon. We're back here at Lawrence High School, ready to roll into game number 2. And that features the Messalonskee Eagles against PAL 1. The PAL Bulldogs team number 1. There are 2 teams from Lawrence, so this is Lawrence team 1.
Tell you what, there's some ought to be some pretty familiar names on this PAL team. Proctor's the one that stood out to me. But if you're a Lawrence fan, I'd be some familiar last names.
All right, here we go. On the tip, we've got a tie-up immediately, of course. They're going to do it again.
That seems reasonable with a jump ball coming off immediately. I accept that decision.
All right, it's Chris Roy on the tip against Abel Zinkovich, and the tip is won by Lawrence. The shot is thrown up no good by Stevens, and the rebound to Messalonskee. Messalonskee obviously in the red, Lawrence in the white, driving all the way. The shot is up, it is no good by Zinkovich. Lawrence with the rebound. Colby Woods, left-hander, drives to the basket, drops it off left baseline to Roy. Chris Roy jacks one up, no good. Rebound run down on the weak side by Bennett Hotham. Hotham powers through, tries to hit the baseline shot, no good. Hotham got his own rebound, corner to Roy. Roy back outside to Colby Woods. Woods, left wing pop, all net. Lawrence leads 2-0. They score first.
How about that shot? That one, like you said, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Here's Abel Zinkovich. Foul line left over to Anzelk. Back left wing, the shot is up and no good, and the rebound is loose. And whatever the call is, it's going to go to Lawrence. Grayson Breton is coming in for the Bulldogs. Chris Roy's coming out.
Possession was with Messo, so I think it was over the back, I think is what the call was.
We'll run with it. Breton back to Woods. Woods over the timeline, over to Breton. Breton angles in, stops on the elbow, kicks it back up top to Woods. 2-0. Driving right side is Stevens. Stevens throws up a 10-footer, no good. Rebound boxed around. Messalonskee comes away with it. Out of the shoot now. For the Eagles is Taylor. Taylor's pass right side intended for Anzelk, didn't connect. And Lawrence will get it back. Bulldogs 2. Messalonskee nothing. Woods over to Breton. Breton back to Woods, right there in the paint, all alone. Bank shot no good. Rebound boxed around. Messo comes away with it. Anzelk lobs it down low for Parker. Parker couldn't handle the pass. Not a great pass, and over there is Woods, picks up that loose ball rolling.
That last play they ran with just kind of the high pass and then go to the paint was...
Woods drives, blocked. Woods got it back, throws it up, no good. Rebound Messalonskee. Picking it off in there is Ezra Zoller. Zoller to Zinkovic. Right side, Anzelk measured it, decided not to take it. Instead, he takes it to the rack and hits.
That's a great take. I really thought that one was going up for you, Mike.
Chase Anzelk faked it and then took it right to the basket and hit. 2-2. Woods, Stevens, down low, and traveling is called there on Bennett Hotham.
Yeah, Hotham, I don't think, thought he was getting the pass there and then shuffled his feet.
Messalonskee with the ball, 2-2, Zinkovic, tricky dribble, drives in, lays it off for Anzelk. Anzelk under the basket, too deep, and 3 seconds is called.
Yeah, got caught there. Nice swarm defense there by Lawrence. That ball gets in there deep, but the Bulldogs get active hands, play smart, and then force the turnover.
2-2, 15 and a half to go in the first. Chris Roy breaks through a double team, then Anzelk picks his pocket. Anzelk charging up. Anzelk stops, throws it up too hard. Rebound in the paint, picked up there by Stevens. Kaya Stevens got ahead of himself. Able to stay in bounds, though. Dropped it back outside to Roy. Roy, back foul line right to Breton. Breton puts his head down. That's a good block there. Back on the baseline to Stevens. Stevens trying to angle in, throws it up, no good. Rebound to Messalonskee. Anzelk with those long arms, able to come away with it.
Messalonskee defenders thinking on that possession, what do we got to do here?
Chase Anzelk over to Zinkovic. Baseline left side, the shot up and no good there by Zoller. And the rebound to the Lawrence Bulldogs. Chase Proctor. Proctor holds. Drops it back off for Breton. Breton to the baseline, lost it.
Yeah, just dribbled too far out in front of himself.
Yep, Zinkovic stole it. Zinkovic laid it up. The shot is up and good. The made hoop there by Cohen Parker, and he is happy about it. He was clapping for himself.
Doing it still. That's a nice pass there. Draw the defender, and a nice cut there by Parker, and you're just able to finish it up off the glass.
Timeout on the floor, 15-11 to play in the first half. Messo 4 and Lawrence 2. This is the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on the Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic going on all weekend here at Lawrence High, Lawrence Junior High School. Girls and boys. Had 3 girls games this morning, 3 boys games today. Finish it off with championship games in the afternoon tomorrow. Driving through Roy. Roy, nice runner, and he hits. Chris Roy, 4th grader, driving left side, ties it at 4.
A nice job there. He get just crossover up top, drives, beats his man. Ooh.
Here's Liam Luther. He went down in a heap. Well, the man trying to guard him, Jack Holland, went down in a heap.
Defenders getting the worst of it today, because I got to be honest. Holland there caught a forearm across the nose.
All right, Marquis got it inbounds. The shot is blocked. It's going up there with that shot. 43. Do you have a 43 on your roster? I don't have one on mine for Messo.
I do not.
Okay. So it's not just me. Roy on the turnover. Now over to Holland. Holland back to Roy. Bounces away from Chris. He has to go back to get it. Roy to the foul line. Foul line right extended now to Bowers. Bowers goes in. Little 5-footer off the glass and in. Lawrence leads.
Nice little ball fake there, too, to get himself some space.
6-4. Bulldogs by 2. Driving all the way, Luther up and no good. Beat everybody, but laid it up too hard. Proctor with the rebound. Proctor, whoops. Little hopscotch step there.
And he got caught right as he wanted to throw it the first time. He brought it up, and then all the traffic slowed him down, and he ended up taking, as you said, a little hop there.
Lawrence ball. Grayson Breton will put it into play.
I take it back here, Mike. I think I think they got them for ball pressure. Messo got busted for ball pressure on the wrong side of half court. Yep. So a break there for the Bulldogs.
Roy. Hands it off to Bowers. Bowers with a lane. Goes in, hits the shot.
Credit to Bowers there. There wasn't much space when he took off, but he took off with conviction and just split the defense.
8-4, Lawrence by 4. Top of the circle going through the jungle there, Caden Bryant. Laid it over, the shot blocked. Loose ball, scooped up off the floor by Proctor. Got two Messalonskee players wiping each other out. Meanwhile, Roy ahead of the pack. That again was out of a Looney Tunes cartoon there.
Well, nice defensive play by Luther on the other end, knocks the ball away out of bounds. Stays with Lawrence, but he bails out his defense because it was 5-on-3.
Messalonskee switches up here 5 for 5.
Couple familiar faces wandering into the stands on our side.
I like this guy right here with 5 donuts. He's my new friend. Who's the familiar faces?
Michael Hamlin right there. Well, that was Watson, wasn't it?
Brandon Watson. We've got stars here.
And so a couple of Lawrence basketball players found their way here. Actually, I take it back. It was Proctor, but Hamlin here.
You have 5 donuts on him, man.
He liked the attention you gave him.
Yeah, but when you're 17 and built like that, you can eat 5 donuts. You know,
don't get me
eat
started.
5. My words to you are: eat 5 donuts while you can.
Yes,
because there's going to come a point in life when you can't eat 5 donuts.
Yes.
All right. Eventually, somebody's going to have to dribble there.
Again, a break for the Bulldogs because Bowers definitely traveled. Again, Messalonskee got busted. He can't pressure the ball like that on the defensive side of half court once Lawrence has possession.
All right, Bulldogs ball. They lead it 8-4. 11:20 to go in the first half.
Did you ever get your Crowler, by the way, for the tips you were given earlier today?
Nope. No Crullers have shown up here. Bowers drives. Bowers pops. No good. On the other side, Stevens with a rebound. And Stevens got fouled. No, there was a lot of talk about Hillman's Crullers over there, but nobody showed me the money.
So, you got hosed on the tips you gave earlier.
Yep. Those tips ended up being free.
Yeah. So you got to take payment up front.
Yeah, I mean, look, that was balanced out by the incredible fried clams from Belanger's.
That's true.
That Gary brought us.
Those were delicious. No argument here. Which he let us know, too. They got them in fresh last night.
Oh, Martin missed the shot. They were fantastic. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound on the weak side to Bowers. Bowers walked.
Bowers got that rebound and then realized he had some extra space, so he wanted to set for the shot. Problem is, he'd already planted himself there.
10.5 to go in the first half. Bouncing it up the floor for Messalonskee. Abel Zinkovic. Zinkovic goes in. Shot doesn't go down. Right there with the offensive rebound. Zoller couldn't do anything with it. He had a great opportunity for a hoop, and he couldn't cash it in. Back comes Stevens. Stevens stolen. And we've got a whistle and a foul called on Mackie LePage. As he... What? Mackay? Mackay, thank you. Feel free to correct me. No, that's okay. So it's Mackay LePage.
Mackay LePage, got it.
M-A-C-K-H-I. And we got a whistle. We got a timeout. Mackay LePage and company will huddle up. It's 8-4 Lawrence. Back after this on the score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
All right, 8-4 after the timeout. Messo ball under their own basket. They trail by 4. Inbounds pass on the right side to Anzelk, and Anzelk can't handle it. And back in the other direction, we've got a whistle. And again, an illegal defense.
Messo, just put the lawless acronym on them because they're skirting with that rule specifically.
All right, running it up for Lawrence Bowers. Bowers baseline, back outside to Knox Martin, and Knox Martin fills it. For about 12 feet.
Nice shot.
12-4. The lead is 8, largest lead of the game here for the Lawrence Bulldogs. Donovan McKenney misses. Out of the chute with a rebound, Stevens. Stevens whips it over the defense, catching it Bowers. A lot of traffic there. Bowers back outside. Long one by Woods, no good. Rebound to the foul line. Messalonskee comes away with it. Lead pass ahead to Parker. Parker's shot no good. Rebound skips right into the hands of Bowers. Bowers with speed. Bowers blindsided, a steal. Here comes Messalonskee. Nice tricky dribble going up there and missing the shot. Cohen Parker's getting 2. Probably feels like he ought to get 4 after that.
I'm glad you got the correction on Kyle LePage's name because he has fouled twice and they have been with intention. Stop the fast break both times. They're good fouls, don't get me wrong.
Cohen Parker hits. First points in a while for Messo, 12-5.
Very much needed. And it's not like they've had bad looks. They've just haven't had any fall. Problem is Lawrence is also doing a nice job on the boards.
All right, one more free throw here for Parker. He's a 4th grader from Oakland. 3 dribbles. Fires, misses. Rebound right in there. The putback is up and good by Alden Dorsey.
Nice board there.
12-7.
Big board, too, to get 3 points out of that trip.
10-7. The lead is 3. 7:45 to go. Shot is up, missed. Rebound, ball out of bounds, and right there, I think, touched last by Stevens.
A little bit of
it's
scrum,
Messo's ball.
But they're going to keep it here with the Eagles. I mean, to be honest, Mike, Lawrence and Messalonskee get together. You'd think this one was going to be pretty, right?
No. Bowers lobs the pass in for Woods. Woods back to the basket, lobs it back outside for Bowers. Bowers curls in. Bowers stripped and stolen there. Good defensive play by our pal number 43. Hard drive right side. Luther traveled. They're going to give him some grace there and instead call a foul.
Yeah, LePage got beat initially on the drive. Good closeout defense. And then LePage kind of got just stuck in that rough situation where his guy hit the brakes and he didn't stop going.
All right, Messo ball under their own basket. They trail by 3. Pass into Dorsey. Dorsey stops, right elbow pop, no good, couldn't get the roll. Rebound there. Taken out by Marquis. Parker Marquis laid it over to Dorsey. Dorsey under, up, and in. Alden Dorsey with 2 hoops here in the last couple of minutes.
A quick 4 for him, cuts it down to 1.
10-9. 6.5 to go in the first half. Right side, Holtham with a clear path to the basket, goes to the basket, got fouled on the play.
Nice job there by Hotham, recognizing wide open lane, drive until somebody stops me.
So at the line here for Lawrence, Bennett Hotham, 3rd grader from Fairfield. Front rimmed it. Bespectacled. All right, back in for Lawrence, Grayson Breton, and out for the Bulldogs is Emmett Bowers. One more free throw for Hotham. Nope. Rebound run down far side by Luther. Luther, baseball pass up, and somehow that pass got through. Driving through, zigzagging is Bryant. Bryant throws up a wild shot. It almost went. Rebound on the weak side, Luther. Messalonskee with another opportunity. Here's McKenney. Stopping is Dorsey. Popping is Dorsey. No good. He's got 2 hoops. Almost had a third. That one is boxed around. And coming out of the pack with it, Proctor. Proctor all the way, falls down, and it's out of bounds off him. No foul is called. Referee Randy Caswell, who's actually one of the better high school refs around, working this one, I'm sure, gratis today, made the call.
Well, we appreciate him being here.
Absolutely. And a carry is called.
Make him call.
I'm sure Randy probably, let's see, we're down to the games in Augusta and Portland, so no tourney games for him today. I know he worked.
Last night, maybe?
Not last night, but last weekend.
All right.
All right, backing it in here is Woods. Woods with an opening. Woods throws it up from 10. No good. Rebound on the far side. Hauled down by Dorsey. Dorsey's been an impact player since coming in. Dorsey gets it ahead to Anzelk. Anzelk on the right side to Luther. Luther traveled.
It's that same move. I've seen the kids do it a lot this weekend. It's that little ball fake, but you move your feet along with it. Can't do that.
That's a naughty. Here's Bennett Hotham to Woods. 4 minutes left in the first half. It's a 10-9 game. We got a squeaker. Right side Stevens. Stevens tries to go in, angles it up, doesn't go. Rebound boxed around to Luther. Liam Luther, third grader from Sydney, almost lost it. And he rebounds. Luther wheels around everybody, throws it up, it's no good. Rebound right back up, and no good. On the putback by Dorsey. That one is up and in by Dorsey. Dorsey's got 6 points off the bench, and a lead here for Messo.
How about that? He turns around and fires.
11-10. Eagles up 1. It's their first lead since 4-2. Foul line right, Stevens. Stevens drives, puts the shot up. Not really there. Number 43 did a nice job defending, and here's Dorsey. Alden Dorsey, third grader from Oakland. He's a big one. Dorsey got it over to Anzelk. Nothing there. A triple team. Now Dorsey. Dorsey takes it up. Left side. Pop is good!
Dorsey having the game of his life.
You can't stop Alden Dorsey. You can't even hope to contain him.
He's got the last 8, right?
He does. He's gone wild. Here's Woods. Back outside. Breton foul line pop. No good, too hard. Rebound all the way back to the foul line, and look who's got it.
I think that ball's got some flames on it from what I can see.
Alden Dorsey. Alden Dorsey feeling it. Alden Dorsey took it all the way, turned it down, back outside to Anzelk.
He had Luther and then realized he was trapped.
Now 43. Drives in, the runner, no good. He's going to the line.
Dorsey had Luther down low for a layup, but I mean, you hit 4 in a row. I think you're allowed a little heat check moment.
Alden Dorsey, we're going to start calling him the microwave. He comes off the bench on fire, heated up. The foul shot no good by 43. All right, Roy back in for Lawrence. Also Bowers back in. Woods is going to check out. And we need one more to leave, and that's Stevens. One more free throw here. Shot is up, no good. Rebound cleared by Bowers. 3-point lead for the Messalonskee Eagles. 1:55 to go in the first half. Up top, it is Roy. Roy tries to drive, and he got fouled. Foul, I believe, is on Caden Bryant. It is. Inbounding situation for the Bulldogs. Lawrence with the ball down 3. Bowers. Bowers looks right there, flashing open, hitting is Stevens.
Nice
Excellent
pass.
play by Lawrence.
That's a real nice find.
Yep. Flashed open, he hit him. 13-12.
See if they find Dorsey again.
1 point lead. Luther, crossover dribble, stops at the foul line. Back outside to 43. 43 trying to get it down low, and it was intercepted by Roy. We got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is called on Bryant.
Yeah, Bryant there. They got that one just kind of hung up in the air. Roy was the first one too, and Bryant gets called for a little contact.
Bulldog ball. A hoop, and they've got the lead. 13-12 Messo. Here's Roy. Roy, a pick. Drives. A little bit of a roll there by Proctor, but as that was happening, a foul called.
I think a little bit of a push on that pick.
So, inbounding situation here for Lawrence. Bowers on the break. Flashing open. There he is. Proctor hits. And Lawrence with the lead again.
Second time, same exact play, just run the opposite way.
Just the other side. 14-13.
Drops it in twice.
1 minute to go. Driving right side for the Messalonskee Eagles. Luther, nothing there. Slowed. Boy, there's a three-pointer, and it's no good. Almost hitting it was our friend number 43. And then in the rebounding action, we have Parker getting tied up with a couple of Lawrence players and a foul on Lawrence.
Just short. Oh, Dorsey taking a seat.
My quest for a three almost came to an end right there.
He nearly nailed that.
All right, Messo with the ball. Inbounds pass to Anzelk. Chase back in, throws up a hook, no good. Rebound to Lawrence. Hotham with the rebound to Roy. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Lawrence with the ball, they lead 14-13. Roy dishes over right side to Bowers. Bowers missed the shot, and Anzelk couldn't hang on to it. And it rolls out of bounds off him.
Yeah, Anzelk, I think, had thoughts of starting the fast break and started to take his eyes off the ball.
Breton to inbound it. Breton looks, they run that play again. This time, though, a hand in front of Proctor.
Zoller, nice job there staying at home, able to get a deflection.
All right, on the break, Breton looks, ball goes right through the wickets there at Proctor to Messalonskee. Eagles flying up the court and losing it on the dribble there was Donovan McKenney. Plenty of time for Lawrence, and blindsided and almost losing it was Bowers. Now to Roy. Roy right side, open is Bennett. Hotham, shot no good. Rebound, squirrels out to the foul line, picked up by Bowers. Emmett Bowers, left side to Roy, stops, fires, no. Rebound on the weak side, cleared out of there by Parker Marquis. 5 seconds left. Marquis lobs it up for Anzelk. It's picked off by Proctor. Proctor, and the clock runs out. Good first half between Messalonskee and Lawrence. Seesawing back and forth the whole time. Lawrence leads by 1 at the break. The score from the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic at Lawrence High School. The Lawrence Bulldogs 14, Messalonskee Eagles 13. It's halftime. We're back after this on The Score.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades. And Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs are recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you've got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, That's just who you are that day. And then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mistake Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen. Discover.
Mike Violet and AJ Knight, John James, our videographer, back live here at Lawrence High School as we get ready to roll into the second half, that is, of this one between the Messalonskee Eagles and the Lawrence Bulldogs. The PAL Bulldogs team won in the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. And our coverage brought to you by Varney Chevy. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. By Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 through 2025. And also by the Sheridan Corporation. We appreciate our sponsors for making all of this possible at this Fairfield PAL Hoop Classic. That shot up and no good. And the rebound to Lawrence.
Score update for you, Mike. Hampden Academy up 24-22.
Close one.
Over Great New Gloucester at half.
Here's Roy. Roy down low. Got the ball eventually to Stevens. Stevens goes in. Shot no good. Right out of the shoot with a rebound for Messalonskee. Donovan McKenney. McKenney, an awkward pass over to Anzelk, but it gets there. Anzelk throws it up. No good. Rebound taken down by Bennett Hotham. Here's Roy. The shot is up. It is no good. Rebound to Anzelk. We got a correction on the numbers for Messalonskee.
Talk to me.
So 43, it says here, is 34. I'm confused. Do you understand?
Parker Taylor?
Do you understand what that means? Shot up by Roy, no good. Whistle and a foul. He'll go to the line and get 2.
So then who is his jerseys, apparently the way he's put his jerseys reversed, so 43 is actually 34 Parker Taylor from Messalonskee.
So that's Parker Taylor, all right. Sorry about that. So 43 has been identified. He's Parker Taylor. First shot no good by Roy. Coming in for Messo is Caden Bryant.
Also, not talked about yet, well, since Caden Bryant just checked in, might be the best mullet in all of third and fourth grade basketball.
I was going to get to that. Second shot no good. Rebound taken down by Messalonskee. And speaking of said mullet, here is Caden Bryant. Bryant back outside. Curling in. The shot, we've got traveling called. Coming in for the Lawrence Bulldogs, Emmett Bowers. And Chris Roy coming out.
Closest game we've had all day.
Yeah, 17 and a half minutes left. And we've got ourselves a 1-point ball game. 14-13. Inside the paint, the shot up by Stevens, no good. Rebound, we've got a muscle tussle. Bowers there. And down on the floor, mullet and all, is Caden Bryant. And the ball on the arrow is going to stay with Lawrence. Bowers. Looks, it's picked off. Pass ahead to McKinney. McKinney, a little out of control, but he hangs onto the ball, throws it up from the baseline, no good. Rebound, bounced right back to him, no good. Rebound this time to Lawrence. Here's Colby Woods. Woods with a head of steam. Woods weaves his way up, throws it up, no good. Off the backboard, and the rebound comes down to Messalonskee. Galloping up court, Bryant. Slowed immediately, got it back. Caden Bryant goes around one defender, throws it up, and it's out of bounds. Was it touched by anybody in white? No. So it'll go to Lawrence.
I think that was blocked, but then it was not aided by the fact McKinney tried to save it. I think he actually knocked it out of bounds regardless.
All right, here's Colby Woods. Woods to the foul line to Stevens. Back to Woods. Back to Stevens. Stevens throws it up and in. All nets.
Nice shot.
16-13. Lawrence by 3. Largest lead of the game for either team. And we got a whistle and traveling is called.
Yeah, Bryant got caught there. Just picked up his dribble way farther away than he needed to. Wholesale changes here for the Eagles. Uh-oh, Mike. Coming into the game, flaming hot Dorsey.
All right. Here he is, Alden Dorsey, who had a stretch of about 3 minutes in the first half where he hit 4 shots, had 8 points. He's got to be the leading scorer in the game.
I mean, yeah, 16-13, I think for sure. The microwave.
That's his new name. To the foul line, Proctor. Proctor to Stevens. Stevens a couple of feet inside the foul line. Missed the shot, put back up and no good by Proctor. Rebound under the basket. Cleared out of there by guess who? Alden Dorsey. Here's the microwave. Dorsey down the left side. Dorsey trying to back his man in. Kicks it back outside. To the basket. The shot is up. The bank is open. Liam Luther.
Nice screen there, I think, from McKinney, I believe, is who nope, scratch that. Parker Taylor, I believe, set that screen.
16-15. And the shot is up.
Nearly our first three-point play of the day hung up there.
So Lawrence by 1, and at the line here is Emmett Bowers. Bowers pushes it up, no good. One more for Emmett. 16-15. Bowers ready. No. Rebound over everyone, Proctor, and they call Proctor for traveling.
Before he got it up, I thought we were going to have another shot at an and one there. It was close.
In for Lawrence, Knox Martin. Out for Lawrence, Stevens.
It'd be quite ironic for a buzzer beater to happen between these two teams, given what happened during our basketball regular season.
No joke. Here's Luther. Luther over to Dorsey. Dorsey feeling it to the basket. Steps back. Can he get it up? Yes! All he does is score.
And I thought he was just going to keep going with that. He gave Proctor a chance to adjust, but makes the tough jumper over Proctor.
Alden Dorsey, that's 10.
He's got 10.
Uh-oh. The microwave is on fire. The steal, Ansel Cuppin in. 19-16, Messo by 3. This is their largest lead.
Heck of a play there by Marquis. Picked the pocket, creates his own fast break.
Woods goes in, blocked, but a foul.
Ooh, I don't know about that. A lot of ball.
So at the line here, Colby Woods. No.
Has either team led by more than 4?
No, 3 is the largest, and that's what it is now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Second shot is good by Woods. 19-17. Woods will check out. In for the Lawrence Bulldogs, Jack Holland.
A shout out to the PAL team, Team 1, I think 2 as well. For we gave credit over on the other side, but how about them putting their roster numerical
order?
Love
you
it.
Don't know how much numerical order means to us. There's a shot by Parker Taylor.
New biggest lead.
21-17. Indeed, it's 4. Messo with their largest lead of the game. We got a battle for it between two small guys, and man, they were getting after it there, weren't they? Emmett Bowers fighting like the Dickens there with
Luther.
Yes, Luther.
Luther got away, I think, with a little bit of a grab earlier than that, but then make sure he earns that foul.
Bowers, foul line left to Martin. Martin drives, got blocked by Parker Taylor, and Taylor called for the foul.
Man, again, I think Taylor got a lot of ball on that block.
11:15 to go. 21-17. Messalonskee. Stevens and Roy about to come back in.
Nice bank shot right there. Bank's still open.
Free throw was good by Martin. 21-18. Substitution Central here. One more for Knox Martin. Knox, a third grader from Benton. Banks it too hard, gets his own miss. No, he didn't. He could have had it. Now we've got a big scramble for it, and Martin ends up with the ball. Martin to Roy. Roy in a hurry, throws it up from the foul line. No good, way too hard, and the rebound is cleared by Alden Dorsey.
You got to get a screen here and go baseline.
Dorsey's got 10 points in this game, and he gets fouled by Stevens.
I'm glad to see Zinkovic is all right. I don't know if you saw that. My kids, I think a little bit less body weight, so you have to worry about it. But Zinkovic got rolled up on, and I've just seen that too many times. You get a sprained ankle. That ain't nice to see.
All right, Messo with the inbounds. They lead by 3, 21-18. Thievery there on the far side by Emmett Bowers. He stole it, and stealing it right back is Alden Dorsey. Dorsey, left baseline. Dorsey kicks it over on the right side to Anzelk. Anzelk missed the shot. The rebound is taken down by Bowers. Bowers, top of the circle, fell down. Got it over to Roy. Roy drives, runner no good. Rebound. Messalonskee comes away with it. It's Abel Zinkovic. Over to Anzelk. Anzelk threw it to nobody. Coming away with it there for Messalonskee. Parker Marquis, traveling is called on the Eagles.
Gotta find the microwave.
Makai LePage coming in. And coming out is Jack Holland. Lawrence with the ball, down 3, 21-18. Chris Roy. Roy gets a pick from Stevens. Back to Stevens. Stevens stops. Stevens pops. Stevens misses. Rebound taken down by Bowers. Lawrence with another chance. Bowers over to Roy. Roy from 5. Got it!
Nice pass. That was a great find.
Absolutely. Chris Roy knocks it down. 21-20. 8:35 to go. On the drive for Messo. It's Zinkovic. Shot no good. Rebound right there under the basket. Eagles, but they give it away. Stolen by Bowers. Bowers all the way. Bowers lets the man go by. Missed the shot. Bowers did everything but score. Here comes Messalonskee flying up the court here. Parker laid it off. The bank is open. The shot is good by Ezra Zoller.
Nice pass to Zoller there. Zoller threw some contact, too, to bank that one in.
23-20. 3-point game. Right side Knox Martin. Jump ball. That's going to go to Messo.
Messo here, a chance again to extend to their largest, either team's largest lead of the game.
23-20. The largest lead's been 4. Running it up is Parker Marquis. Marquis stops, launches from 10. No, it hung on the rim there, but he couldn't get it to go down. The rebound to Martin. Martin over to Roy. Roy barreling up the right side. Roy stops, lobs it inside to Stevens. Stevens has it picked off on a foul as Ezra Zoller got fouled after he intercepted that pass.
And Zoller playing some big minutes right now for the Eagles.
Caden Bryant coming in.
That's how you need to close out a game, mullet. That's how you close out a game.
He's got a beauty.
He plays like it's on fire, too.
That's a hockey mullet right there. I mean, that's a Yaromir Yager mullet. Mullet. What's a mullet? On the drive here by Zinkovich. He is fouled. All right, wholesale changes. Breton, Woods, Hotham, and Proctor all in for Lawrence. So 4 for 5. And a Messo ball under their basket. Zinkovich into Anzelk, and Anzelk walked.
Thought about it for a second there, and then he was going to drive baseline. Had a lot of space to do so, but while he was thinking about setting up for that shot, set and then shuffled.
Lawrence with the ball down 3. 23-20. Here's Woods. Woods takes a trip to the right, stops foul line right, throws it up, a line drive, no good. Rebound taken down by Messalonskee.
Zoller's been big on the board.
Yep, Zoller with that one. To Anzelk. Anzelk on the elbow, circles around to the right. Anzelk backing his man in. Anzelk under the basket, throws up a wild shot, might have drawn a foul from it.
I think he did, bailed out there by, I think that was Stevens on the foul.
So Chase Anzelk,
Bauer, excuse me.
Fourth grader from Belgrade, will shoot 2. Two dribbles, Anzelk ready, dips, fires, no.
Let's slap hands.
That's what you do when you miss a free throw.
Yes, you do.
I never understood that. Second one is up and way off, and that didn't hit the rim, so it's a dead ball.
Chance here for Lawrence again.
Yep.
Cut this lead to 1 or tie it.
Yep, they can cut it to 1 or tie. Here's Woods. Woods to the foul line. Ball tipped intended for Proctor. That'll stay with Lawrence. Messo hand in the passing lane. Far sidelines. It is Breton to Proctor. Proctor spins, has an opening, throws it up. No good. It rolled off. Rebound on the weak side.
That was a nice try.
Messalonskee comes away with it. Out of the shoot now for the Eagles is Parker. Parker all the way down. Angles one up. No good from the baseline. Rebound loose, and out of the shoot with this loose ball is Breton. Breton runs right into him, man, but the ball kicks right back to Woods. Lawrence doesn't skip a beat, but Woods over dribbled, and Anzelk with the steal. Anzelk forced wide by Woods. Picks the dribble up foul line right. Hooks a nice pass down in the pivot. Well done there to get it to Zoller. Zoller missed the shot though. Rebound though, back up. That's no good. Rebound. We've got a held ball here. The mullet in there with Stevens, and it's going to go to Lawrence.
Nice play there to get Zoller that look. A little long there. Good offensive board, and then tough shot there from Parker as he kind of turned and fired.
Under 4 minutes to go.
Still just 3-point game. Still largest lead has just been 4,
yep,
right?
That's it.
Evenly matched
All right,
teams.
my man Alden Dorsey in, 10 points. He's back in wearing number 13. Foul line left, it's Bowers. Bowers gave it away. The ball stolen.
Man, Zoller's been so big over this last 10 minutes.
Here's Dorsey. Dorsey jacks one up. No good. Just back rimmed it. Rebound kicks out to Bowers. Bowers with Dorsey to beat. Bowers goes up. No good. Dorsey got back and played good defense.
Yeah,
great hustle. Cohen Parker from behind, blindsided by Proctor, and Lawrence comes away with it. Here's Grayson Breton. Breton with a head of steam, fires it up, no good, but he's going to the line. That's a good job there by Breton.
Yeah, nice job. That's classic basketball move, right? Lean the shoulder and draw the contact and get the shot up.
Nope, no shots.
On the deck.
All right.
On the deck.
So it's a possession foul.
A continuation, not a thing in fourth grade.
Breton flashing open, Proctor. Proctor hits.
They've run that play several times. It's 3 baskets for Proctor on that play alone.
23-22 out of that inbounds play. He has been money. 1-point game. Whoops. Messalonskee forgot it on the dribble. Picked off by Bennett. Over dribbling there was Luther.
Been a minute since Lawrence has been in the lead, and here with 2.5 to go, they can get it again.
Foul line Stevens. Stevens got tied up, throws it up anyway. Almost went. Rebound run down by Messalonskee. Here's Cohen Parker. Parker crisscrosses with Dorsey, throws it up. Yes! 25-22. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes to go. Breton being told to hurry up. Foul line left to Hotham. Down on the block to Stevens. Stevens steps back, throws it up. No. Hung up there for a minute, but that's it. Falls off. Parker with the rebound. Parker's pass is blocked by Breton.
Nice job by
Loose
Breton.
ball to Bowers. And Breton. Breton thought he was playing football.
Can't do that.
And stepped right in front of the would-be defender and put a heck of a block on. I mean, that might get you a star on the back of your helmet if you're playing football.
Yeah, that'll work. You just got to be in the way, right? Think of it as a pick play. You can't create the contact.
I love the aggressiveness, though, and now Breton puts Luther on the deck. They didn't call a foul there. And now on the baseline, on the shot there by Ezra Zoller, a foul is called.
Though, if you're Messalonskee, you're still not happy, right? Because the Luther one, I think you might have gotten shots out of.
And timeout called by Messa. We'll take it to 1:33 to go. This one is a close one. The score, Messalonskee 25, Lawrence 22. More in a moment on The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
All right, 1:33 to go. This game is anyone's. It's Messalonskee's ball on the baseline. Parker to put it into play. Parker gets it into Anzelk. Anzelk, a runner, no. Rebound, weak side, bounces around, and Woods comes away with it for Lawrence. Bulldogs can tie it with a three. Luther. It would be the first three that we saw today, and Luther steals it.
Nice job by Luther. Wait until it's deep, getting up past half court.
Liam Luther all the way, no good. His runner missed the putback, and we've got a foul called.
Dorsey gets the offensive rebound and gets tied up.
Inbounding situation for Messalonskee with 1:11 to go. Pass into Anzelk. Anzelk. Back to the foul line to Luther. Luther blows right by Woods, goes up, traveling.
He flung that up because he thought he was going to draw the whistle there and get shots. Instead, that jump stop and a little bit of an extra step there is travel.
All right, 1 minute to go. Lawrence needs a hoop, down three, 25-22. Woods up top. Foul line to Stevens, now to the baseline, and Roy got blocked, and Roy got fouled. Yes, he is fouled by Cohen Parker. So 2 shots here for Chris Roy, can tighten it up even more. 2 very aggressive dribbles. Got it!
Oh, nice shot.
Calmly sank the first one.
A clutch free throw
He
right
dribbles
there.
that thing like he's mad at it.
Yeah, he does.
Dips, fires, misses just a little bit short. Anzelk with a rebound. 2-point game, 50 seconds to go.
That coach giving him the command, right? Calm down, calm down. Let's see what they do.
Almost a steal. That's going to be a foul on Proctor. Inbounding situation here. And a timeout called by Coach Proctor of the Lawrence Bulldogs. We'll hang here. 43.6 seconds to go. 25-23. And the arrow is pointing to the left. I can't remember who's going where.
Lawrence. That's Lawrence ball.
That's my short-term memory. Okay, thank you.
That might have actually, for the Lawrence coaching staff, might have done Messalonskee a favor because at this age group, right, the slow it down offense and not very popular, but now obviously give Coach Parker a chance to actually explain it to his guys what they need to do.
We don't need a shot here, fellas.
We're up. We just need to burn 43.6.
Let's play keep away. All right, Messo ball. It's going to be on the baseline.
Worth noting, the microwave, Alden Dorsey still in for the Eagles.
All right, Cohen Parker going to inbound it. The microwave in the stack there under the basket. Now Coach Parker.
I think that's the discussion, is the ball shouldn't be baseline because it was
on the sideline.
Yeah, it was sideline, and then there was a timeout.
All right, so now they're going to switch up, and Coach Parker wins that argument. So Parker, speaking of aggressively dribbling the ball,
you got to get past half court.
And finally, realizing the moment that he needed to get over the timeline, and they get it up to Dorsey, and Dorsey is fouled.
Proctor took that one off the dome as they tried to chuck that in. Proctor's fouled. I think that was part of the play. Coach Parker, I think, told his guy, you're going to have 10 seconds, burn 8 of them in the backcourt.
All right, Messo ball now on the baseline. And aggressively dribbling the basketball once again is Zinkovich. And Zinkovich is fouled. No, a double dribble is called.
I think he could have gotten called for a carry about one or two sequences earlier. They let him go once.
All right, in it goes to Woods. It's a 2-point game. Messalonskee 25, Lawrence 23. At the foul line, a little dance by Stevens. Dever got a shot away. Loose ball to Bowers, traveling.
They get the offensive board, but he travels.
So with 11 seconds left, and you don't need to do what they did there. They're doing the roll the ball thing. There's no defense.
No, and the other part,
and plus you need to run time off the clock.
Yeah, that's a really. I feel like the kids made that decision. The problem is Parker set the ball down out of bounds and rolled it inbounds.
Right, that is not good. So forget this rolling the ball business. Put it in play, run time off the clock, and then realize they can't pick you up until midcourt.
Yeah, I mean, you had 11 seconds. It's 10, I think, still to advance.
That's
right?
8 and 9-year-olds watching too much NBA. I hate it when they roll the ball up like that. I despise that.
There is some strat.
I know.
It's like bunting, right? Sometimes it's adequate.
But it's right up there with bunting to me.
That's fair. I accept that.
It's right up there.
I accept that. Oh, I can't wait. We were talking about baseball earlier. It's almost time for the good old that and the pickoff attempt. You're going to get the classic Mike Violet spring sports lectures.
This is me telling you to get the hell off my lawn. All right, Lawrence will try it again. Emmett Bowers to put it into play. Threw it in. The shot up by Proctor. No good. And the rebound to Messalonskee. Zinkovich with 5 seconds left, aggressively dribbling the ball into the floor, and there it is.
Got a solid look. Proctor had to go up through some contact. He's taking it hard right now. But, I mean, it's all you can do, right? You got a good look. It just didn't go.
Messalonskee grabbed the lead about 3 minutes into the third quarter. They increased it up to 4, their largest of the game. They hang on to win it by 2. Final score in this Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic game between 8 and 9-year-olds on the boys' side. Messalonskee 25, Lawrence 23. Final game of the day coming up next on The Score.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
Raising money for our cause.
supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice! Alright team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote Tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and like just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, calm in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades. And Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs are recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, John James back here live. Lawrence High School, final game of the day. The Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. Waterville and Skowhegan getting ready to go at it. Skowhegan coached by Brett Bedard and BJ Dunlap. Waterville coached by CJ McKenna.
Shout out to the Skowhegan coaching staff, statisticians, and I would argue probably players' moms as well, who got our roster in numerical order.
Numerical order. We love it. Thanks to Brett Bedard and BJ Dunlap for doing that. And a reminder to anybody at all who's connected to athletics and rosters,
yes.
Numerical order. Numerical order. All right, Skowhegan in the white with the dark shorts, Waterville in all purple. Randy Caswell almost got hit, throwing it up there on the tip, and it comes down to Skowhegan.
They haven't seen this, the Riverhawks yet today. I know this Waterville team, they like to run.
Corbin Page takes it, shoots it, no good. Rebound to Clark. Clark back left baseline, the shot by Braden Dunlap. He didn't take it, decides to go in. Dunlap throws it up, no good off the back rim. Dunlap gets his own miss, gets bottled up, trying to go up, jump ball. That's going to go to Waterville. Yeah, we saw Waterville earlier as we were waiting here. I think we were devouring fried clams when they were playing.
Yes.
And they look good.
Yeah, in spurts between massive bites of seafood, yes, they look solid.
Here's Gabe Steffier.
Nice
excuse
play.
me, and a steal by Dunlap. Braden Dunlap picked off the pass, anticipated it nicely. Dunlap outside now to Pilot. Pilot shot way long, rebound weak side Page. Page's putback is no good. Rebound on the baseline, the shot there no good by Pilot. And we've got another held ball. This will stay with Skowhegan, is jumping in the fray there to tie it up. Sawyer Burse.
Tell you what, Pilot missed those two shots. Pilot's got a nice looking jumper. It's a good form.
All right, inbounds pass to Clark. Clark goes baseline. Clark right under the basket, throws it up, no good. Use the backboard, young man. That's what the square is there for. Now rebound, coming out of the pack with it. Here's Bierce. Sawyer Burse. Goes foul line left extended for Jordan Gara. Now to Bierce. Bierce back outside to Steffieri. Steffieri goes on the baseline, in trouble, smartly tries to throw it out of bounds, but guess what? It was caught by Jackson Labrie.
Nice. Labrie double checked with the ref, said, I'm good, right?
I'm good. You are, said Randy. Caswell driving to the basket. Page lost an edge there. Kicks it back outside to Labrie. Labrie fakes. Labrie, baseline, shut off. Labrie lobs it back outside to Page. No score, Skowhegan and Waterville, but that's about to change by Corbin Page. 2-0. Young River Hawks with the lead. Gabe Steffieri backs it out. Steffieri now drives. Steffieri's shot wild up, no good, not even close. Labrie with a rebound. Labrie over to Page. Page, a fourth grader from Skowhegan. Lobs it back outside to Labrie. Labrie runs into his own man, Corbin Page.
And Waterville, I think, wanted a travel on that, too.
Here's Pilot. That could have been a travel, too. To Labrie. 2-0 Skowhegan. Labrie cutting to the basket. Open. The shot is up. It's no good by Braden Dunlap, but Dunlap's going to the line.
Also, between games here, where we're waiting to get this started, so it's been a minute. They're well into the fourth quarter. But going into the fourth quarter, Gray New Gloucester leads Hamden 43-34 was the last score update I had.
9-point lead there.
And been close pretty much through most of the, I think, 2.5 quarters.
Dunlap at the line. The shot short. Coming into the game for Skowhegan, Jax Clark. Jaxx.
Definitely one of the more unique names I have seen.
Indeed. He's a fourth grader out of Skowhegan. Second shot short. Rebound right to Clark. He's active early. On the other side, Labrie, no good. Labrie, his own miss. Labrie gets that one to go. 4-0 Skowhegan, and a timeout called by Waterville. C.J. McKenna wants to talk about it. This Skowhegan team, everybody from Skowhegan except for Chase Bedard, who's from Norwich Walk, and Colin Fogg, who's also from Norwich Walk. Coming in for Skowhegan is Colin Fogg.
We're just making all the references to baseball. Obviously, it's winter season, winter sports wind down, getting ready for our streaming season for spring sports. Talking about, of course, Skowhegan baseball and the pitching staff. How it seems like you drive up that way and watch out, because in the spring a pitcher might fall out of a tree on you.
Right.
Because they grow arms up there.
They develop pitchers. Skowhegan struggles to score runs, but man, can they pitch.
And that staff ought to be excellent again this year.
Yep. They'll certainly be one of the teams to beat. I think Messalonskee is going to be good in baseball and softball. Mount Blue in baseball.
Yeah, definitely. Cougars.
And Lawrence in softball should be very good, and they're always decent in baseball. They've got some good talent. We saw Michael Hamlin here earlier, a fine pitcher for the Bulldogs. Gavin Lunt, a lot of those baseball players who played basketball and football. So looking forward to that. It won't be long. We'll be outside. The birds will be singing. It'll be sunny, and we'll be wondering where the sunblock is. And you know what? I can't wait to get burned.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you this. After last year, the lesson I've learned is I will always have a winter outfit and a spring outfit for our outdoor season.
Because we've gone from one season to another within minutes in Newport.
Well, that was
That
rough.
will go down in history. All right, right side, the shot is up. It is no good. They're out of the hands of Steffieri. And Skowhegan, one and done for Waterville. The rebound to Page. Page, right side to Fogg. Fogg baseline. Fogg launches. Fogg misses off the back rim. Steffieri with a rebound. Steffieri, kind of a knuckleball pass, but it got through to Jackson Troxwell. Loose ball, though, picked up by Clark. Jax Clark hit from behind, still throws the runner up, missed. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds off Skowhegan, and it'll go to Waterville.
I tell you, in the game that we saw Waterville while we're having our lunch break, Waterville just ran up and down.
Yeah.
I cannot remember who they were playing, but they just ran up and down the court. It might have been It might have been the other PAL team.
Yeah, it was PAL too. They won 36-12.
Yeah, but this Skowhegan team, I think the big difference, they're just dominating on the boards and leaving one and done, and they're getting multiple looks.
Troxwell running the weave, finally hands the ball off to McKenna. McKenna had it stolen, though, picked off by Fogg. Fogg bounced it off the foot, his own. I thought he might have bounced it off Troxwell, but no, Randy Caswell says it was off a Lawrence foot.
I was with you. Credit to Fogg, though, that weave just go, and then he just took it like he was part of it.
That looked like the Globetrotters for a minute there.
Yeah.
All right, Steffieri exposed the ball, stolen by Fogg. Fogg has a layup if he can hurry, steps back, and no good. Rebound, bodies on the floor there for Waterville. Avery McKenna went down hard.
Both these teams, a couple bodies hit the deck there. Fogg there that time struggled again on the gather. Didn't lose it that time, but cost him, and he rushed the layup.
Here's Gabe Steffieri to the foul line. On that weave, they'll go to McKenna now. First man says no. Second man says no. Now McKenna's going to take it to the basket. It's blocked. And the loose ball picked up by Skowhegan's Corbin Page. 4-zip. Riverhawks with the lead. Going to the basket, Fogg. Fogg stops, steps back, fires, no. Rebound to Waterville. Jackson Troxwell. Troxwell. Right up the middle. Steffieri to the basket. Has a lane, no, but he's fouled by Fogg.
That was a good look there.
These boys love to wipe their feet on that mat down below, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They just love that thing.
I think you're going to have to get a new one before the next Lawrence basketball season.
Just keep on wiping them feet.
You don't want to slide, Mike. You want to be able to stop on a dime.
Exactly. At the line, Steffieri missed. All right, with clean bottoms of their sneakers, 4 of 5 come in.
I think the only one for Skowhegan that didn't change out was Sawyer, voicing number 3.
All right, one more free throw here for Gabe Steffieri. 4-0, trying to get Waterville on the board, and he doesn't. Short-rimmed it. And the rebound to Clark.
Skowhegan, again, just dominating on the glass.
Labrie. Bounce pass, foul line right, Bedard. Bedard back to Labrie. Labrie to the basket. Runner, no. Labrie, his own rebound. Back up. Labrie got it. 6-0 Skowhegan. Give a lot of credit to Jackson Labrie for hanging with it. The fourth grader finally got it to go down.
That was a nice take initially, too, but yeah, stick with it. Follow your shot.
6-zip. Waterville looking to score. Steffieri stops, pops, no. Some buzzards left for Waterville.
In and out there. It was just not a friendly roll.
Here's Labrie. Labrie over the timeline. Lobs it off there to Sawyer Voisin. Voisin stops. Turns down the shot, hands it off to Clark. Clark says thank you very much and banks it up and in.
Nice little ball fake, too. Got him some space so he could drive to the glass.
8-zip. The baby Riverhawks in the lead. Here's Steffieri. Steffieri exposed the ball. Labrie stole it. And then we've got
illegal defense.
Illegal defense. All right, into the game for the Purple Panthers, number 30, Jordan Gara. And Steffieri will sit down. Skowhegan ball. They lead at 8-0. Here's Jackson Labrie. Pick up top by Clark. Pass goes right through the wickets, though, of Labrie, of Easton Labrie. Now a lob pass ahead for McKenna. McKenna has it picked off. Jackson Labrie, the loose ball. Labrie takes a trip to the right, pulls it back, carried it.
He wanted to cut back, and he stopped there and kind of held it in that hand and palmed it, and then, palmed it, but put his hand underneath it and drew it back.
All right, in for Skowhegan, Corbin Page. He scored their first points. He's a fourth grader. Waterville ball back in for the Purple Panthers, 34, Sawyer Burse.
He had a good game in that game against the other PAL team.
They try to go to that high post again and get it to Troxwell. Didn't work. Loose ball to Corbin Page. Page to the foul line. Stutter step. Lobs it down inside for Clark. Clark laid it over, and Page missed the shot. Rebound. Back up. The shot is no good by Clark. Scooting under the basket there to steal it was Page. The shot by Voisin is no good. Loose ball to Bedard. Bedard picks it up again. Bedard outside to Dunlap. Dunlap between a triple team. It's blocked on a foul. Nope, it's just blocked. No foul called.
I gave Waterville possession there, so they're going to get it there. But again, you're just seeing Skowhegan's buckled down on Waterville defensively, struggled to even get shots up, and they're just attempt after attempt after attempt.
Here's Burse. Burse to the high post, foul line to Troxel. Troxel lost it. Skowhegan is sniffing that out. Here's Clark.
Now that weave has not worked for the Panthers.
Clark, right side, stops and pops, no good. And the traveling is called.
Trying to set his feet there, but again, kind of bounce.
8:45 to go in the first half. It's 8-0. Skowhegan. Here's Burse. Burse changes direction, splits a double team. No, he doesn't. Stolen by Easton Labrie. Labrie pushes it. Labrie all the way, banks it up. No good. Rebound off the hands of a Skowhegan player right to Carter LaPlante. LaPlante gets run over from behind, and Easton Labrie might have gotten the worst of that.
Got tripped up there. It didn't feel good. I think he got a little bit of a rug burn, is what I say, floor burn.
All right, coming in is Colton Pelot, but he must wipe his shoes first. And coming out is Labrie. After that fall.
That court left its mark, I think, for him.
Steffieri coming back in for Waterville. All right, pass to the backcourt to Troxel. Troxel foul line, dribbled it off his foot, loose ball right to Page.
It's that kind of luck for Waterville in this first half.
Page right up the middle, now to the right. Page drops it off right baseline for Bedard. Bedard back to Page. Page traveled.
Let's go. He can give Waterville a chance, not really pushing this into double digits. Getting a little sloppy here these last few possessions.
Steffier. A stutter step. Steffier lobs it off outside for Quincy Brittingham. And we've got a foul called here. Foul is on Skowhegan. And on the break, McKenna. McKenna into Troxel. Troxel is pushed. Possession foul.
They got Clark there, I think, as he tried to split a double team.
Inbounding situation here for Waterville. Purple Panthers on the baseline. McKenna. McKenna to Steffier. Steffier open, and he's up and down.
I tried to bring that one. Steffier's got to be careful. It just, I think, exposes the ball just a little bit too much.
All right, Skowhegan ball. Corbin Page, 8-0. Skowhegan's got all the points. Page scored the first two for the Baby Riverhawks, and this one's out of bounds. Couldn't be saved by Bedard. 6:10 to go in the half.
That one had a little bit extra mustard on it, and I don't think Bedard totally was expecting it.
All right, Steffier trying to break the glass here and score. The shot is up. It's no good from 15 feet. Rebound snagged there by Page. Page up the middle. Page gets a pick. There's the roll over to Clark. Clark head down, can't get to the basket. Page takes the shot from about 12 feet. Shot no good. Rebound saved there down below the basket. Good work by Braden Dunlap. Dunlap knocks his man down. No foul is called. Page throws it up from 10. No. Rebound boxed around, and McKenna, I think, knocked it out of bounds from behind.
Defenders getting the worst of it in this gym this afternoon. There's been a couple. I think that last game saw a forearm across the nose, and the defender got called for a block.
Discussion between Randy Caswell and Waterville coach C.J. McKenna.
Yeah, look a little heated.
Just what's up. It'll be a Skowhegan ball on the baseline. Jax Clark. Clark right there, wide open on the flashes. Fogg, and he missed the shot. Rebound Waterville.
Fogg wasn't set there. He's kind of falling away.
Troxel in a hurry. Laid it over to Brittingham. Brittingham stolen. Stepping in front of it, Voisin. Sawyer Voisin goes, shoots, misses. Rebound Waterville, Steffier. Steffier over the timeline. Waterville looking to score. Steffier fouled. Foul's going to be on Braden Dunlap.
Dunlap tried to shoot the gap there again and get the fast break going the other way. Got too much hand, I think.
Colton Pelot coming in for Skowhegan. And coming to sit is Braden Dunlap. Waterville's going to bring subs in. Got Chase Strayhorn for the first time and Carter LaPlante, who's played briefly here in the first half. All right, Waterville ball on the baseline. LaPlante into Steffier. Steffier lobs it off on the sidelines for Troxel. Troxel back to Steffier. Steffier guarded by Voisin. Trying to back him in. He's doubled. Steffier lobs it back. Foul line right to Troxel. Troxel back up top for Strayhorn. Strayhorn stolen. Jackson Labrie stepped in front of the pass, and then Jackson did a little dance and gets called for traveling with 3.5 minutes to go.
I think Labrie did the right thing there. Coaching staff telling him you hang on to it because everybody's got to clear out.
All right, Waterville ball on the sidelines. Hand off to Troxel, and
I think either Troxel or Strayhorn might have been inbounds, outbounds.
Well,
one of the
also,
two.
Troxel might have actually put his hands on the ball when the
good
inbounder
call.
still had it too.
Good call.
And that's a no-no. Labrie, I think his shot got tipped. Loose ball under the basket. Fogg. Fogg is blocked. Loose ball pops right into the hands of LaPlante.
Illegal defense.
Illegal defense is the call. In for Skowhegan, Easton Labrie. Out for Skowhegan, Sawyer Voisin.
I think you're actually right, Mike. I think that's what it was. I think Troxel grabbed it before Strayhorn passed.
It's like you hand a bag of groceries to someone, you're both touching it at the same time.
Yeah.
Steffier, foul line, pop, got it! Waterville's on the board.
What a tough shot, too.
Comes with 2.5 minutes left in the first half, but Waterville's on the board. As Gabe Steffier, wide open though on the drive is Labrie, and he gets it right back, and it's 10-2.
Got that free throw line screen and right down Broadway.
Skowhegan by 8. Here's Steffier. Waterville had an easy win in their first game today, and a tough time of it here in the first half against Skowhegan. Brittingham is tied up there by Labrie. The arrow going to Skowhegan.
They're just they're struggling to find anything getting it to the hoop, just struggling with turnovers. Problem is Skowhegan really hasn't done anything to extend the lead.
No.
It was 8-0 for forever.
Labrie splits the defense. The runner is good by Jackson Labrie, the fourth grader from Skowhegan.
That was a pretty teardrop.
10-point lead for Skowhegan, largest of the game. Here's Steffier. He just got Waterville on the board, exposed the ball, but he's able to come down with it. Steffier dropped it off at the foul line. LaPlante treating it like a stick of dynamite, but then a foul by Labrie as he reached in there. On Strayhorn.
Labrie set up in the take a charge pose. The problem is he shuffled his feet to get over in the way.
You have to stop moving.
Yeah.
You have to establish position.
Right idea, just not quite there in the execution, but I like the idea.
All right, Strayhorn to put it into play. Steffier's wide open. He gets it to him. Steffier with 1:20 left in the half. It's 12-2, Skowhegan. Steffier to the right. Hoist one up. Just a little bit short. Saved on the sidelines. Good hustle by McKenna. McKenna got it over to Strayhorn. Traveling is called on Chase Strayhorn.
I really thought Steffier was going to put that one in, too. That one looked good.
All right, Skowhegan ball. And we have 1 minute left in the first half. Page. The grace of the officials there, not calling a travel, except they'll call it there on Easton Labrie, who did a little Watusi there at the foul line. 55.9 seconds left. And it's a Waterville ball.
Skowhegan wanted timeout, and neither referee could hear him. I'll tell you what, and if you've not been in PAL before, even with half crowded, it's just loud.
Steffier misses. That's the shot that he hit before. Waterville comes away with a loose ball on the rebound, though. Adrian DeLenard. The shot is no good. We've got a foul, and Waterville will get free throws.
McKenna again. McKenna actually saved the last one on that Steffier shot, and they're finally doing the dirty work. Draws the foul, picking up a defensive board.
Avery McKenna's going to the line. McKenna will shoot 2 with 40 seconds to go in the half. Shot is no good. All right, bunch of subs. Chase Bedard in for Skowhegan, and Colton Pilot is also in. Waterville brings in Jordan Gara, and also Sawyer Burse. Second free throw on the way. Bank is open. 12-3. Waterville down by 9. Here's Page. Page, a pick. Baseline, wide open, Fogg. Fogg missed the shot, left it short from about 5 feet. Rebound, Steffier. Steffier on the right with 25 seconds. Steffier baseline. Steffier hands it back to Troxel. Troxel goes inside, loses his footing. Knocked the ball back out front for Burse. Burse goes in. Burse shut off. Burse back to the foul line to Troxel. Troxel with 8 seconds to go. Loose ball in the paint. Troxel gets it back. The shot is up, and it is no good by Gara. And Skowhegan with the rebound, and that is the end of the first half. So kind of a rock fight type of game. And it's a 9-point lead here for Skowhegan at halftime. Our score at the half from the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic is Waterville, Skowhegan 12. We've been through a lot of games today. Skowhegan 12, Waterville 3. It's halftime, and we're back after this.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you've got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. And then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical. And pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone and Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice! All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved class high flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
All right. All righty, here we go. Second half, Waterville and Skowhegan. It's 12-3 Skowhegan. It'll be a Waterville Panthers ball. Avery McKenna to put it into play to Gabe Steffier. 12-3. The purple and white down by 9. Steffier pulled his dribble up. Now coming out to help out is Troxel. Troxel has it knocked away. Steffier picks it up at the foul line. Steffier works it to the right. Throws up a wild shot. Nowhere close. Hits the side of the basket and trying to save it underneath there. McKenna could not. And it will go to Skowhegan.
And Waterville just really struggling against this Skowhegan defense.
All right, walking it up now, Corbin Page, fourth grader from Skowhegan. Nice pass down low to Clark. Clark up, no good. Rebound boxed around, out of bounds. Skowhegan touched it last. It'll go to Waterville.
Thing is, kind of on track with our baseball conversation, right? Skowhegan defense on par, offense struggling to get going, even with the shutting down Waterville.
Steffier to the right, got popped in the head there by Labrie. No foul was called. Nice tricky dribble by Troxel. Troxel inside, ripped away though. He exposed the ball and Jackson Labrie just powered it away from him.
Basically dribbled it into his lap.
Here's Page to Labrie. Labrie right to the basket. Runner no good. Labrie, that is his own rebound. The stick back is good. Nice work there by Jackson Labrie.
He's got a decent-looking floater there. He hit a nice teardrop earlier, and there just keeps chasing the ball, grabs an overboard, and sticks it back in.
Lead is 11, largest of the game. Troxel at the foul line, fakes. Tries to go on Labrie, beat him. Shot no good. Rebound weak side, out of bounds, off Skowhegan. Waterville ball under their own basket. McKenna smacks the ball, the break. Bounce pass in, and it didn't work out, although it ends up back in McKenna's hands, not the way it was drawn up by his father, and it goes out of bounds off Waterville.
McKenna, heck of a job to even just save that. Unfortunately, not a ton of real estate to work with.
Here's Corbin Page, fourth grader. Rolls to the right to Clark, and traveling is called on Jamison Clark. Got Jax Clark and Jamison Clark. I'm not sure if they're twins or not. I got to get a look at them. All right, walking it up for for Waterville, Sawyer Burse. Burse all the way, blocked and nailed by Page, and Burse should get free throws here.
2 shots called by the ref there.
Coming in for Skowhegan, Chase Bedard, fourth grader from Norridge Walk. At the line here for the Purple Panthers, number 34, Sawyer Burse. And Burse misses. All right, here's Bedard. He's going to come in for Page.
I think the Clark boys have 2 different haircuts. I'm trying to look now that you pointed it out.
Well, that's a good thing that they do. Second shot is good. 14-4. The lead is 10. Here's Labrie. Labrie drives all the way. Look at that behind the back. Look at that fake. Labrie missed the shot.
That was a nice behind the back.
That would have been in our highlights if he had knocked that down. Skowhegan stays with it, though. Braden Dunlap. Dunlap can't get it to go down. Fights for the rebound, but Steffier has it bounce right to him. Steffier over the timeline. Steffier scored Waterville's first points late in the first half, actually with 2:30 to go in the first half. Drops it off back outside to Troxel. Troxel angles in, hits the bottom of the rim as it skimmed off the twine there. Loose ball, held ball. This will go in the other direction. It belongs to Skowhegan.
That one saved again by McKenna. McKenna does dirty work.
He's a dirt dog. All right, here's Labrie. Stutter step. Labrie goes behind the back again. Top of the circle now to Pilot. Pilot goes in, stops, and traveling is called as Steffier got in his way. Coming in for Skowhegan, Jax Clark. So Jax, number 11, coming in. He's coming in for Braden Dunlap.
I do not think they're twins.
Okay. They're both fourth graders, so that led me to believe maybe they're cousins, maybe they're fraternal twins, maybe they're something else. Someday, somehow, somewhere, we'll find out.
Someone will email you.
Somebody will text me.
Yeah, you'll get a text.
Right side, Bedard. Bedard's runner, no good. And just as you say that, I got a text, but it's not about that.
My favorite's going to be you're going to get it on the drive home and forget momentarily what it's about.
Sawyer Burse. Nice dribble by Burse. Beats his man. Runner, no. Nice move by the kid.
And nice little rockaway there to get himself space.
Yep.
Just couldn't finish up off the glass.
15 minutes to go. Skowhegan with the ball and a 10-point lead, 14-4. Here's Labrie. Labrie on the right, stops, nothing there. Back out front to Pilot. Pilot at the foul line. High pass, got through, and it goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? Was it Troxel? Yes.
Yeah, he said White. He didn't point, but he said White.
All right, putting the ball into play, Jax Clark.
At some point, Mike, you're going to have to, because I heard bits and pieces, but that story there of how we almost we almost didn't have a second ref here for this afternoon.
Oh, yeah,
Heck of a story.
Randy Caswell was talking to us at halftime. One of the officials in one of the earlier games got injured in the first game, and they had to wheel him off the court, and Randy was thinking that he might get called in, and I said, you'd have to get a police escort. Well, his day job, he's an EMT, so he probably could arrange it.
Yeah. He had to fly down there in the stripes, but
yeah. Yeah, he said he wouldn't show up like he usually does with a jacket and a tie, especially for a tournament game. He'd show up all striped up, but the call did not come. Randy officiated games last week and certainly is high on the list of officials in the state of Maine. Dunlap tied up. The ball goes back to Waterville, however, picking it up off the floor. LaPlante showing us his dribbling skills. Look at him, and finally some sort of, a timeout was called by C.J. McKenna. We'll take it to 13:27 left in the second half. It's 14-4 Skowhegan. Back after this on the Score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote Tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and like just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
All righty, out of the timeout, Waterville inbounding situation. Putting the ball into play was McKenna. He quickly got it to Jackson Troxel, and Troxel fouled on the shot. So Jackson Troxel is going to the line here.
Uh-oh.
But 5 for 5.
Oh, that's bad. That's what I've heard.
That's 5 for 5. And the shot no good. All of them have nice, clean sneakers.
Full-on bench for starters. Last time I was here in this gym and that happened, it was not good news for the team that
Jason
got subbed out.
Pellerin giving his team the business, going 5 for 5. And you know what? Remember that night? The subs came in and played great.
They played very well.
They got the point across to the starters,
Yeah.
who came back out and played much better. Second shot no good by Troxel. And the rebound is cleared by Pilot. This, however, was a much softer, gentler 5 for 5 substitution. Page inside, in trouble, hands it back to Labrie. Labrie turns, Labrie fires, Labrie just missed. Rebound nicely done by McKenna.
McKenna is one of these smaller guys out there,
He's
but
a dirt dog.
He has been a monster on the boards for
He's
Waterville.
a dirt dog. He gets after it. Here's Burse fouled out front. Burse got it all going on. He's got the tights. He's got the long sleeve shirt. Looks like he's ready for the NBA tonight.
I was going to say we give Mr. Sean Packard a lot of crap about how cold he is all the time, and he is a rail-thin man.
Apparently his spirit animal here today is Sawyer Burse. All right, LaPlante drives. LaPlante shut off. LaPlante hands it off to Troxel. Troxel has it ripped away by Dunlap. Dunlap up the right. Dunlap, almost went up and down. Dunlap hands it off to Fogg, and he is called for traveling.
Yeah, and refs have been. I was going to add, we went to commercial break, but you were obviously sharing the story here. Do want to be thankful for refs because actually, as we know, rather thankless job, and I will speak for myself. In one of the experiences I've had, the younger you get with the players, occasionally that's the worst fans about it. So,
oh, no doubt. We've seen it before here. Yes. But, yeah, Randy Caswell, who's one of the better officials in the state, donating his time here today. And this is, I think, his third game that he's worked. And these officials, with the lack of them at the high school and middle school level, these guys are working, and these women, too, working every night, sometimes both a JV and a varsity game.
Well, and we saw last year, and I hope it's not the case, but last year, how many times did we have games get rescheduled for spring because
no refs,
Colby needed an ump, and
they had to delay a game because an ump was umpiring in Fairfield, and he had to have time to get to Colby or to Messalonskee or whatever.
So do want to take the second to shout out, again, and they're donating the time. But again, just shout out them in general.
I mean, we've had like 4 different sets of officials working these games here today, and these are good officials. We're not talking about people they just grabbed out of the stands. These guys,
not the chain gang volunteers.
These guys are very competent, very efficient officials. And so it's good for these kids. There is some grace and leeway that we've seen them given.
Yeah.
You have to do that just in order to keep the game going. But they also, at the same time, know where that line is and where you've got a young man or young lady, you can't travel like that. You've got to stop doing it. You can stop doing it, and I know you can.
Yep. So, again, just take time to shout them out for
major kudos
for that.
To all of our officials here today. All right, ball belongs to Skowhegan. Riverhawks with a 10-point lead. Lob pass in for Fogg, and Fogg immediately travels.
All right, again, it's that kind of catch and not set it's caused players issues all day today.
Gabe Steffier. Steffier up top. Harassed there by Fogg, and it's thrown away. He threw it to Dunlap, but a foul?
Jump ball.
Okay.
So the ref said basically simultaneous possession, which I think is the right call.
All right, so a held ball, and Waterville with the arrow. Steffier.
This one definitely qualifies for beautiful rock fight.
10 minutes to go. Steffier exposed it. Fogg stole it. Fogg takes it all away, lays it up and in.
Credit to Fogg there. He struggled, had a couple breakaways early in the first half and struggled with the gather there, took his time, was able to go up clean with it and finally convert.
16-4. Steffier with a baseball pass. McKenna traveled. They let it go. McKenna to the baseline. McKenna shut off there, back out to LaPlante. LaPlante on the right elbow, back to Steffier. Steffier is bumped on the way up by Fogg. That'll be a possession foul.
Yeah, I think, for sure that one on the deck.
Jackson Labrie back in for Skowhegan, and another number 34, Sawyer Burse, in for Waterville. McKenna to inbound it. McKenna picked off.
I got stuck there because I think LaPlante was really the only one moving.
Dunlap stole it. Labrie with it now. Labrie to Labrie, and we've got a whistle and a foul.
Travel.
Nope, you're right, travel.
Shuffle those feet there. Worth noting also as we wind down here, this is the last game for the day. We'll be back tomorrow, the elimination, so we'll get a couple semifinals, couple championships in the day.
Yep. Got a whistle and a foul called here on a push. Waterville ball. Avery McKenna puts it into play. Bounce pass is stolen. Stepping in front of it, Easton Labrie hands it off to Jackson. Jackson over the timeline.
Inbound been an issue for Waterville.
Nice pass down low. Dunlap turns, misses the shot. Second shot back up by Fogg, nowhere close. Labrie comes away with it. Labrie brings it back out, and Randy Caswell calls a foul on Skowhegan.
I think a legal screen on Dunlap is what he said. I thought they were going to get Labrie with a carry. Again, made the right decision to dribble out and then put the kid. You can't put your hand all the way underneath the ball and then go back to dribbling.
All right, Jamison Clark in for Skowhegan, number 12. Here's Burse. Burse, nice tricky dribble. Burse, back foul line right extended for LaPlante. LaPlante goes to the other side. LaPlante's pass intended for Gara, tipped. Gara comes away with it, now to Burse. Burse is a good dribbler, but he exposed the ball there and Fogg stole it. Fogg trying to get down court and beat Gara. We got a loose ball. There's LaPlante again. Or check that. There's McKenna again, throwing his body.
Yeah, let's show you the replay here. Just feel for the kid. McKenna, you're going to see catches a lot of shoulder right there. Ooh.
McKenna just risking life and limb.
He's all right. Yep. He can just take a second, I think,
come to the
breath.
bench, find some dirt, and rub the dirt right on it.
Yeah, that one.
They are looking for ice. There's an ice pack that goes over. Break the ice, and McKenna will get that on the left side of the noggin. He got it right in the grill.
Yeah, caught a shoulder there, diving for the loose ball. He's just been doing dirty work all day.
Steffier's shot no good. Weak side rebound, Jax Clark. Over the timeline now, Labrie, 7 minutes to go. Pass down low to Clark. Jamison Clark misses the shot. Rebounds, and the ball is going to go to Waterville.
Yeah, not sure the call there. Oh, possession. Waterville had possession, so illegal defense.
Sure. All right, they get some ice on McKenna's left forehead there. Steffier. Waterville's only scored 4 points. They wish they'd scored 14. Steffier throws it up, no good.
And again, this Waterville team against the second PAL team ran up and down the court in that game we had about lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to that score.
I think he said it was like 36-12, something like that. Breeze got it here. The three-point line splits a double team.
Yeah,
nice.
I want a three-pointer, but instead, going to the basket, Jackson Labrie lays it up and in.
Waterville trail 18-4 with just under 6 to go. Steffier brings it across the timeline, gets a screen. Free throw line now, picks up his dribble. Hand out to Bierce. Bierce crossover there, loses his man, now goes by the screen. Nice
move, and he couldn't finish it off. Oh, man. Sawyer Burse doing it all there.
Burse with a
and
great
he just
drive.
could not finish it. Lob pass inside. There's Clark. Clark has it taken away, though, on the blind side by LaPlante.
Plant getting a little high with that dribble.
Yeah, Waterville won their first game 36-12.
They ran up and down, in the second half especially.
PAL 2 Bulldogs. Backing in, the shot is up, no good. Going to the line, though, is Troxel. Yep, 36-12. They won their first game over the PAL 2 Bulldogs. Here, though, against Skowhegan, things have not been as easy. They've only scored 4 points, down 18-4. Shot is no good. All right, back in for Skowhegan, Chase Bedard. Back out, Jackson Labrie. One more free throw here for Jackson Troxel. He's got an X in his first name and an X in his last name. How about that?
Yeah, that can't be
That's
too
pretty
many
cool.
people with that, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then you got a Jax with 2 X's on Skowhegan.
You got a Jax with 2 X's. Who's got 2 X's in one name. That's
a lot of
definition of cool. On the drive, the shot up and good by Pilot.
Nice take.
20-4. Lead is 16.
Skowhegan's starting to assert themselves a little bit more. Waterville just some bad luck and just cannot find consistency on the offensive end.
Burse to Troxel, back to Burse on the give and go, lays it up. Oh,
right
hung
there
on the rim. Buzzer's luck again.
Prime example. Burse has had several really good drives. There's another good take. That one rolls to the front and tips off.
All right, here's Bedard. 20-4. Bedard on the baseline of Pilot. Pilot turns, misses on the 10-footer. Rebound weak side. Clark back up and in.
That's why you use that big see-through thing up there called the glass.
Right, 22-4. 3.5 to go. Burse. Pick from Troxel and running right into him. Voisin cleaned him out. Troxel with a pick and Voisin hammered him.
Oh, man.
That's the way to fight your way through a pick.
Yeah, the only screen I think I've seen that competes with that is, I believe it was the Brewer Messalonskee girls game we had. And I can't remember, that Messalonskee player had to take a seat.
Oh, yeah, it was a brutal one.
She got clocked.
Left side, Brittingham. Brittingham drives. Brittingham, nothing there. Kicks it back outside for DeLenard. DeLenard, a lob pass to Troxel. Troxel decked. He got run into by Jamison Clark.
Oh, to be young with flexible ankles.
I know.
Anytime you see that play, it gives me you just stop breathing for a second, and Troxel pops back up, and he's flying.
If that had happened to me, if I had an ACL, I would have torn it.
Right.
I no longer have one, so.
Those double-jointed kids, they're just like,
Exactly.
fine, I can bend whatever direction you want.
It's called being pliable.
Yeah.
All right, Brittingham, no from about 12. Rebound, tied up, ripping it out of there is Clark. 2:20 to go. Page, up the right, stops, fires, no good from 10. Rebound, Skowhegan's all over it, then losing it out of bounds was Braden Dunlap. It'll go to Waterville.
Yeah, Dunlap and Clark, Jamison Clark both fighting over it, and then unfortunately for them, rolls down a foot and it goes out and ends up being Waterville ball.
All right, 2 minutes left. Over the timeline now. Purple Panthers have it stolen by Dunlap. As Gara threw it away. Here's Page. Page gets a pick. Page all the way, drives, lays it up and in.
Great play. Easy one. Free throw line pick, solid pick, got space. Nobody steps to him. Stops off the glass.
24-4. Skowhegan with their largest lead of the game of 20. Driving to the basket. Yeah, the slightly traveling there was LaPlante. And LaPlante ends up on the deck. He gets helped up by Dunlap. It's going to go back to Waterville.
That reminded me, you seen that highlight where Giannis steals the ball about half court and somehow takes 2 dribbles, but the NBA's like, that was clean.
I missed that, but it doesn't surprise me.
I think it's pretty
I mean, I know Giannis
has
big steps, but 2 is a little bit.
Yeah. But from I think about half court, and he dunks it, takes 2 dribbles.
All right, Waterville inbound at Gara. We have another collision there on the break, and throwing it away is Gara right to Labrie.
Yeah, 2 Waterville players ran into each other.
Again, we've had a lot of Looney Tunes cartoon scenes here.
Yeah.
On the drive, Page pulls up on a dime, missed the shot. Coming out of there with the rebound is DeLenard. DeLenard hustles it up from behind. He gets hit by Troxel. And we got a held ball. This will stay with Waterville. Excuse me, it'll stay with Skowhegan. Braden Dunlap.
Yeah, no, you were right originally, Mike.
Oh, okay, all right.
Dunlap trying to steal a possession.
Can't blame him. Can't blame a guy for trying. Here's LaPlante. Bounce pass back, stolen by Bedard. An active thievery there by Chase Bedard. And Bedard over the timeline to Page. Page on the elbow, cutting through Clark. Clark throws it up, front rimmed it, no good. Rebound back up by Dunlap, no. Rebound boxed around, loose, saved. 20 seconds left, we got a whistle. And it's going to go back in the other direction on a held ball.
That possession there for Waterville.
Here's LaPlante. Over to Gara. Gara back to Brittingham. Nope. That one is stolen by Page. Page throws it up and in.
Splash.
26-4. And that is all she wrote. A wire-to-wire waltz today for Skowhegan as they blow out Waterville. Never behind. They scored the first basket, scored the first 8, and they roll to a 26-4 victory. Had enough basketball for today, guys?
I'm a little wiped.
All right, how about we do 6 or 7 more tomorrow,
Yeah,
or however many it is.
Those following along, make sure you find us on YouTube, of course, because you'll see what we have archived for today. Tomorrow, similar schedule, so we'll have a couple games, I think 9, 10, 11 again. One will be a semifinal. take our lunch break, come back for another semifinal, and then we'll have the 2 championship games. Of course, all will be on YouTube, Central Maine Sports.
I could not have said it better. Please go to YouTube and subscribe at Central Maine Sports, and that is going to do it for us. For John James, for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Lawrence High School in Fairfield.
You've been listening to the Fairfield PAL Hoop Classic live from Lawrence High School in Fairfield at CentralMaineSports.com, part of Central Maine's Home for Sports, 1160 The Score. Today's games have been brought to you by Varney Chevrolet. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. Sheridan Corporation, building on our promise since 1947. Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 to 2025. The Harry J. Smith Company in Waterville, serving the community for more than 100 years. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan, where you go for antivirus protection. Carroll's Paving, residential and commercial asphalt paving. Boley's Famous Franks in Waterville, bringing back a classic. And by Belanger's Drive-In in Fairfield. Big smiles, big servings. For all of your local Central Maine sports, keep it right here at CentralMaineSports.com and 1160 WSKW